there we go.
Penis!
I don't know if they can actually hear us, Sloth.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Nice.
I wanted to
I feel old.
speedily get into this.
In that
I'm
time
not sure
frame.
what 10 cartoons turned 20 years old in 2025.
Oh, I thought you were like. It's like I just feel older since the last time I played D&D, and I'm over here like I agree.
Apologies, everybody. We had some major technical issues. Reactive Image decided literally right as I was about to hit play an hour ago to die. And we had a whole hour trying to fix it. We couldn't fix it, so we're not going to fix it.
Penis.
Until later.
Because I
Sigh.
literally told Lotus that's what I was going to do.
Anyway. Mic check for sound. Looks like mine's good. Rooted.
I don't know anyone named Mike.
Yeah, oh my god. Sloth. Sloth's fine. More.
What?
Okay. So, Geltex.
Potato.
Potato.
And Prince, just in case. It's
Prince is muted.
Prince has walked away. Okay. I will do that once Prince comes back. In any case, hi, welcome back.
I dropped my apple.
Wait, do you
Oh, no.
answer something other question, Mom?
It's D&D time.
We're gonna dive into this really fast because we lost a whole hour of gameplay. So last time, probably only going to be able to do like 2 hours, 2 to 3 this time.
No intermission.
Yeah, no intermission. Lost a whole hour.
Questions won't get answered then.
Lost a whole hour to fucking bullshit. We'll have to do that stuff
maybe
later.
We'll just have to do a stream where we answer more questions. People ask questions. We should totally.
We'll have another Q&A. There will be another Q&A eventually.
I have a question. Be a recluse.
Anyway, diving into this as fast as possible. Last time on D&D.
Hi, baby.
I don't feel the energy with that one. Try it better.
Yeah. You do it.
We had some romance. We had a sober man do ninja moves.
Oh my god. Anyway, let me actually try that again because now I realize how unenthusiastic that was last time on D&D. There we go.
There you go.
We'll spit my water. We started season 2. The party has met the mayor, and the mayor has a proposition for the party. The mayor will help them figure out a way to possibly break the curse on the land by providing the resources that she has. If they agree to let her study the only nightmare that has ever been seen to be not violent, which is Selene. However, she said that we would deal with that in the morning and sent everybody to a hotel that she paid for rest before also sending along her little lackey, which is our new player, Prince. So Sutsumu dropped everybody off. Jackie ripped a hole through the roof of a car.
Sunroof.
Duh.
Duh.
Yeah. Got to the hotel and everybody started letting everything sink in. Raphael went to his room to go sulk. I'm kidding.
Kind of what it was.
Woodson did, in fact, go to
Woodson went to the balcony to go sulk, and then Woodson went into Raphael's room to go sulk. Jackie overheard a conversation between Zariel and Selene and immediately went into best dad of the year mode and started trying to set up a date for his son by sobering up and going out into the world and...
No, successfully did it. Didn't successfully end well.
Yeah, no, like, this is going to be painful because we're starting right from where we left.
Of course, Zariel went to follow Jackie's weird rampage, just trying to stop him, as well as Barbas, who thought it would be a good idea to good idea to follow as well. This turned into a romantic boat trip that got real awkward real fast.
I like to think canonically the guy was singing a very sensual version of Smash Mouth.
Oh my god. I already had him coming up with romantic poems.
Those were excellent. Oh my god.
I had the man doing some romantic poems, all of them pertaining to kissing.
La 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 la, you're so gay.
Kiss the motherfucking girl.
Buddy.
I don't want day.
Jackie did eventually get back to the room where he went and locked one of the bedroom doors. So they would be
Even-
forced to share a room
Oh yeah, that's where we left off, isn't it?
as a plan B, just in case. We didn't get to plan B though, because after finally getting off the boat, Zariel tried to explain to Barbas that she did not feel like he would be safe around her, and she wanted somebody to love her for who she was on the inside, and not because her powers affected them. And Barbas thought he could withstand the storm, and he was wrong.
You need new dice, bud. You need new dice, bud.
I didn't even do a bad roll. It was like an 18.
No, it was a 14 because I remember that.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
it was a 14.
That was with
You had-
modifiers.
You had an 18 with disadvantage with modifiers, and then you had to roll again, and you got an even lower one, and you didn't have modifiers.
I would have lost either way.
So where we have left off is Barbas has just broken from the trance because of the hurt that he saw on her face broke him from the trance. She went running off in a direction that was not the hotel, and is gone.
Did I see where she ran, or was I still in the trance?
You were just coming out of it, and she like had taken off, so she's gone.
Do I know where she went?
Make me a history check.
Make me a history. Oh, I don't even have my character sheet up. Oh shit, how am I gonna add anything if I don't have anything up?
Oh no, you might get disadvantage again, huh?
Yeah, disadvantage on my
Mine.
Who's rolling the cursed dice?
one is history.
Firstly, who's rolling the cursed dice to them? Who gets to say?
That is an
Sky.
18.
Sky? Okay.
Sky, you have cursed dice privileges.
I've rolled an 18.
Okay. You do recall seeing her running the complete opposite direction of the hotel. She like backed away from you and then ran past you.
Okay.
So she
I'm
ran-
running that way.
She ran behind you. You're running that way.
I'm following. I'm running.
Hold on. I gotta think here. What's a
I'm
roll?
in pursuit.
Don't you just love Vox Machina? I'm sorry.
Roll.
You guys just
me-
love the continuation of a love story that we're all struggling. Everyone's
What
like,
cursed
"Oh."
dice privilege do?
Roll
Sky.
me a Sky. That's for Jackie. At any point, you can yell out "cursed dice," and Jackie has to roll these set of dice that screw him over every time.
Except for
There
one
was one time that they
One
rolled
time.
pretty good.
Once.
time. Out of how many? 20?
Yeah, out
Yeah.
of like an ungodly amount. Make me a survival check.
Survival.
Tracking.
Wanna-
Sky's immediate. Oh, okay.
Devious.
Why did I imagine like Scooby Doo?
I'm rolling good.
Right, monster.
I'm rolling good today. I'm rolling good today. I've rolled the same thing twice in a row. It's not
Did you
20s
get-
or nothing, but another 18's
Another
pretty good.
18? Okay. Is that with your survival modifier?
That's with the modifier.
Wow.
It's the same modifier, isn't it? Or no, they're two different ones.
No, survival
no.
modifier.
They're both just two. They're just
Yeah,
two.
I was gonna
though.
say survival's a
Okay.
different one.
It's wisdom modifier.
They're the same. They're the same to me because the number is the same. Yeah, I've rolled two 16s in a row technically, but they're 18s.
Okay, so you're managing to see little bits and pieces that were left from her, like knocked over. She knocked over a plant pot.
You dropped the flowers.
And you can see like places where it's like people who are kind of sitting there who have been out and about. They're like, "What the heck? Somebody just ran into me," that sort of thing. So you can kind of
Somebody just ran into me. All these pedestrians are made.
yeah. All
Yeah,
these
very.
pedestrians are sitting there going like, "What the fuck? That bitch totally like blew through us."
Oh, I was. They'll have to make whatever Constitution.
One little kid crying about their ice cream later.
Actually, that's a good point.
So yeah, you said it. Now it's down the skin.
And that's only one of them passing.
So now there's going to be a horde following her. Well, that's going to be really easy.
Well, there's two gentlemen who are kind of sitting there. Two separate gentlemen. They weren't with each other. There are two separate gentlemen. You can see them. They're like sprinting down the street.
Older?
I'm going to sprint behind them because, assumedly, I understand what's happening. If people are like, "What the heck? That lady bumped into."
Yeah, actually, that would make sense. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? That woman totally bulldozed us, and then there's these two men just
Yeah,
sprinting
like their
down.
face. Yeah, that lady just ran through us and bumped into Steven. Where'd Steven go?
Steven, where are you running to?
Yeah, just. I think that's the name that I choose randomly, and I keep forgetting.
Oh yeah, Steven.
That's just always the name I choose randomly, and I'm like, nope. I choose a different name.
See,
damn
what's
it.
funny is the name I always choose randomly is James.
Yeah, oh yeah. Except when you did that, you do that, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, and you're like, huh? And I'm like, shit, that's right.
I'm in the call, so it's just like, what?
Oh my god.
Do I?
Um,
I am the following.
let's see here. You're coming to a split road. The two men are looking back and forth. They're very confused.
God dang it.
Make me a perception check.
Roll again.
Oh no.
With modifier. Technically, I rolled a 1.
You rolled a wait, no, you rolled a natural one.
Oof.
Is that in the same one? It is. Look at that 1.
You rolled a natural
I-
one?
I critically fail. I trip and face plant.
Oh god. You come to a screeching halt, almost knocking into the two men, and you look back and forth, and you realize you actually have no idea where you are now, and you don't know how to get back to the hotel.
Oh well. You're the good sucker.
Well, I guess I could just choose a direction and pray.
You had a 50-50 shot here.
So was it left or right?
Yep.
Go left.
Go, okay, I was
Oh,
gonna say
yeah.
you could roll like a d4 and make evens and odds or something like that.
Wrong choice.
Yes, it probably will be the wrong choice. But
That's fair, yeah. All right, you're going
it's
left.
just left. It'll be the wrong choice either way somehow.
All right, well here's what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna decide what way Zario went with the dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a percentile. Let's make
That's what
this
you've been waiting for.
fun. Sky.
Audience.
I'm going to interact with the audience here. Sky, high or low?
This is what the
Middle
audience has
50.
been waiting for.
Hi.
Sky
And
says
I'm over
hi.
here.
All right.
Fumbling.
Hi, Sky.
All right, you go left and you run for a good 10, 15 minutes. And you're like, I'm even more lost than I was before. I have no clue where I am. You are standing next to a canal. Everything looks different. There's nothing indicating any familiarity, and you see nothing.
Big.
Is there any people around?
Yeah. There's people walking the streets.
Oh shit. I'm gonna have to roll a history for
Is
that.
there
I
a
was gonna
fairy
like-
playing a cello?
yeah, is there a fairy playing a cello?
No.
No.
No, there is not.
The fairy saw Sario run off and he's chasing her with the cello.
Yeah, he's just. Something about that's really good.
I'm gonna-
Because it happened last session.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But the roll a history check, so I don't remember this freaking hotel name. That's a 16.
Okay. You
I think I had to look up.
can remember the hotel the hotel name.
That guy, you're
My tongue just flipped over itself. But yeah, you can remember the hotel name. So you'd be able to convey that to people.
I'll walk up to someone and go, "Excuse me, could you point me to where insert hotel name here?"
You know, it's funny. I never
Yes.
named the hotel, so
Oh. I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
thanks,
God.
Glennis."
yeah, I know. I was like, "You're like the hotel name," and I was like, "I never named it."
Yeah.
Um,
Did they either come up with something on the fly, or I
I'm-
just say
you
you
know,
can remember it?
we're gonna call it the Bozique Hotel. Bozique.
I was gonna make a stupid
Bozique.
joke, but I would probably get yelled at.
Sky. Bad Lotus.
You expect me to name everything?
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Just be careful, guys, because you know, anytime and my players in IRL will tell you, one of their biggest mistakes was sitting there going, "What other shops are in the area?" And I didn't have any other shops, and I came up with the worst villain shop that they ever went up against. So I'll fucking sick Lilith on people.
Oh, sorry. That was too loud.
We'll go full Mad Father.
Jesus.
Oh.
That's what I did.
You make a character named Sporgus and they're the most evil person.
I made a character
My name
named
is
Lilith. She was an adorable young girl who she'd kill kids and turn them into dolls.
Yeah, that's
Hear me out.
that is exactly what that is.
Jesus.
Sloth wants to be a doll. She's like, "Hey, how's she look?"
She-
might be the
Turn
doll.
Torito into a doll, and then not you.
Pulls out
Just so
the
you
critical, slams it on table. I don't
It's
have
okay,
to-
guys. She only collects pretty kids.
No, so what, you saying we're all safe?
I got a 17 charisma, but I'm not a kid, so I'm good.
Oh, my
yeah,
god.
actually, I guess you wouldn't be interested. We're all a little too old.
Yeah.
Man, that just makes that character sound really creepy now.
Well, I mean, if you look enough like a child, she'll still kidnap you. All of my players were adults as well, but there was one player who looked like a child.
So the goblin.
So yeah, the goblin.
Woodson better look out.
So you can go up to anyone and ask them where the hotel is. And you, yeah. So it's called. It's going to be called the Bozique Hotel. Because I'm coming up with a name now.
Okay. Excuse me. Can you point me to where the Bozique Hotel is? I'm trying to. They're still weird.
Bozique Hotel. Yes. I know. You need to go back down the street, and at the turn, you take a right, and then you go back down that street until you hit Conast. And once you hit Conast, you will turn left, and it should be right there.
Thank you. I'm gonna turn around and mope my way back. So I chose the wrong direction.
I went the wrong fucking way.
Not again.
I fucked it again. The company's gonna be mad at me.
Dad is gonna be so disappointed. Did you win her, son? No, Dad. No, I didn't.
If he remembers.
Yeah, he's already started drinking.
By the time you get back to the hotel with your head hung, you manage to get back inside, and it's really quiet when you enter. You see that there's nobody in that living room type area. All the doors to bedrooms are closed. And when you go up to one of the doors, it's locked. So you assume that maybe somebody is in there sleeping. Because you had no idea that Jackie locked an empty room.
Are you sure it's quiet?
Yes.
You sure?
I'm gonna say yes.
With Celine.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm going to say yes because I have reasons.
Okay.
Oh shit. So what are you doing now, Barbas?
At this point, maybe I'll go sock on the balcony for a little while. Look out! Look!
Everybody's sulking today.
Yeah. Well, I got a very good reason. I'm also going to use that vantage point to see if I can spot Zariel at all.
Yeah. I mean, you don't know. That locked door, she could be in there.
Yeah.
At least for all you know.
I don't know if she's in there now, so I'm still gonna keep looking.
It's like, maybe she's not in there, though. I need to just be sure.
Peek through the lock hole.
Oh my god. Are you staying out there the rest of the quote-unquote rest?
Yeah.
Okay. So eventually, quote-unquote, morning rolls around. And,
Why are you quoting morning?
because the sun doesn't rise.
Oh, fair enough. Technically, it's still morning.
So, yeah, technically, after a certain amount of time, people just start like,
Quote,
yep,
unquote,
it's morning.
All right, it's
I forgot
nah,
about that.
it's still middle of the night, but it's morning.
It's morning. Let's see here. Raphael, Jackie, and Woodson, what are you guys doing?
I don't even know what happened when I got in the room, so.
Yeah, so it's been a while, so people are lost.
I'm guessing I just hung out with Raphael the whole time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
The warp lock.
I agree with that. So
It's, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Hold on. I just saw something really weird.
waiting a fucking minute.
I'm about to be really mad.
What's
I am.
happening?
The reactive
it-
images are
I
back.
figured with-
Uh-oh.
Oh, so that the waited out thing was right.
Wah,
We
wah.
waited it out and it came back.
Are you fucking kidding me? Hold up. Okay, but wait, no, we don't have. We're missing. Okay, but we got Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Barbus. Barbus is a little too tall there.
Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger,
Got
cheeseburger.
Woodson. And we got Raphael, and we got me. We just don't have.
Well, I think it's because Prince is muted.
Prince, can you unmute for just a second and talk so I can see if that is working?
Hello.
It is not.
No, even.
Maybe if I need to rejoin, hang on.
Oh,
Leave and rejoin.
everybody got even taller.
I got taller.
Oh yeah, if people like leave and join back, doesn't it, like break everything and make it?
It just
Yeah, we'll get,
moves.
like, a
Sorry.
mile.
And it looks like no, so we still don't have. We're missing one.
At least it works 90%.
We're just missing one. I just gotta adjust the fucking.
Back.
Hold up.
It's close enough.
I need to move people because Jackie's in a good spot. Jackie can stay.
I'm not as short as Woodson.
Man,
I say, Lotus, I hope you switched to an intermission screen here.
Nah, it's fine. They can watch.
They can watch you just fuck with it. I was wondering, I'm like, have you switched to the intermission screen? No.
No. Because all I'm gonna do is. Not that. That.
Oh,
Here.
they can't.
Okay, well, that's semi-fixed.
Yay!
I'm low key a little bit
QB.
pissed off about that. All right, so yep, Zariel default is back, and yep, okay, well, yippee! Everyone except for poor Sitsamu is back. Anyway,
You can see us.
it's about
He'll come back in a
around
minute.
the time that all of you guys would be getting up and going down to the laboratory that the mayor
Yeah.
wanted you
minus
guys to meet
Zariel.
at. Well, actually, there's somebody else missing. But a certain somebody in his drunk stupor didn't notice. Because he immediately forgot she was even in the room.
Oh!
Okay, so you didn't tell me what exactly happened at the room, and I wasn't gonna say I was drinking straight off the get go.
I figured you walked into the place and you drank,
No.
because that's what you
Wait,
said
I
last
thought you-
session.
Yes, I think
Well, I said I'd go back to the room to talk to Celine and then drink.
Yeah, see,
and then get drunk.
and that's what
But
you
was Celine
said
in
last.
the room then?
She was in the room when she talked to you, and then after
Okay.
you took that drink and stuff like that, not a couple hours after that, she left, and you
Oh.
probably would have drank again and forgotten she was in the room.
No one else is in the room. I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I assume that your character drinks very often.
Kind of has to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
that's like actual death.
So you just you sat there. She was in the room. You two had a conversation. After you had the conversation, and I assume the conversation was along the lines of kind of like the stuff you did for Zariel and Barbus and whatnot.
Yeah.
You took a swig of alcohol, and she sat there and thought for a while, and thought about the conversation she had with Zariel, and then she had a really nagging feeling in her stomach, and so she got up and she kissed you on the forehead and she said, "I'll be right back," and then she left the room, and then I assume you drank again and immediately
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that is why it was quiet.
Okay.
So yeah, as soon as everybody's like getting up, there are 2 people missing, but there's still one door locked, and nobody knows
called
why
I
that
have-
door is locked.
It's called, I have a +5 in strength, and I will.
I
pick that
found
up.
a key. There's a key in the back.
I forgot that you had.
So is everybody getting up and coming out into the living room where Barbas is still sitting on the balcony?
Yes, I want to agitate the cobalt more.
Oh,
I want
God.
more liquor.
Room service.
I need
Come on, man.
breakfast.
I better not be any of that garbage that you.
Raphael, Woodson, what are you 2 doing?
I am.
Woodson's throwing up.
I am just. I'm kind of just hanging out with Joltex and Chorizo. I don't.
Joltix is in our universe.
I mean, shit. I'm Raphael.
Raphael, what are you doing?
Well, I was. This is in the morning time, correct?
Yeah, technically.
Okay. I assume I'd be getting ready to go.
I already got all my gear
Barbecue,
on.
our green friend is going insane.
He vomited on the floor.
He threw up and you said nothing.
Yeah, you ignored it.
Oh my god. So you kind of get yourself situated and you step out and you see Jackie is, already got his head hanging out the front of the hotel room, getting a hold of the cobalt for more alcohol. You can see Barbas sulking on the balcony. He looks really down.
Very obvious.
It's really obvious. His shoulders are slumped. He's got his head down. He's just scanning outside. One other bedroom door because no, 2 of the bedroom doors because Barbas never opened that door. 2 of the bedroom doors are still shut. And Jackie's Woodson is following behind you, Raphael.
Well, I'd assume that Raphael wouldn't know that Zariel was gone, so probably think that it was behind one of the doors.
Yeah,
He's not
because
ready
you went into your room before she
Yeah.
left. Yeah, so you have no idea.
Yeah.
You can do
Um,
curse dice 1 time per session. So
Yeah.
choose it wisely.
You gotta choose. Damn it.
I assume I would notice Barbas freaking out or not freaking out.
You can, yeah, it's real obvious. You look out on the balcony and you just see this, you almost see the doom cloud above him, just raining. He just looks so upset. So it's just for Jackie.
Oh,
No, so no, I think what Kuromi's saying is it for each person that they could call it? No, we pick one unless you pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, once per stream as well. Unless you pay for it.
Unless you pay for it.
And that's when we're holding you at gunpoint. I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's what,
That's if you want to call 3 curse dice in a row, just send money.
Send money to ruin our lives. DMD
Hey, you
is what
say?
we do.
I mean, I plan on making it $3, so.
Project Kingdom. It's what we do best.
Prince is pay you say.
It goes towards Project Kingdom, so.
Oh, yep, that's 100% true. For cheers. Oh my god. So yeah, you can very obviously see Barbas out on the balcony. He is completely sulking. He is an upset boy. he's very sad.
and sad.
I wanna go out to the balcony and pat Barbas on the back.
Okay.
Or
In
with our size different, I'm guessing patting the back of his thigh.
I mean, you're reaching up and you're getting as close as you can without touching his butt.
I don't want my
Yeah.
nose. I don't want my nose against his ass cheeks.
Like you could go to his side and like pat his hip, you know,
That's
like
what I'm gonna do. I'll do that. Just like,
just a I got
Poor
you, buddy.
horsey.
Pat his hat, patting him on the hip, just like it's all good. You have no idea what's wrong though.
no, I don't. I just see someone sulking, like it's okay.
It's okay.
Do you want me to walk around with a coffee cup full of booze, just like a morning cup of coffee? Just,
Oh my
Yeah.
god, there would be china in the room that you
oh
could
hell yeah, let's
use.
do it then.
Party.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's in like a fancy teacup. and
Yeah,
everything.
that's
It's-
it,
it's-
it's like a fucking teacup with a plate and everything like that. You got Jackie
just-
walking around.
It's just straight like whiskey or something.
Just sit there and like picks it off the little teacup, sips it. Elementary, my dear.
Exactly.
Sherlock Holmes.
It's exactly like Sherlock Holmes would do, except that was what he did crack.
He did crack.
Just love it. when
Sherlock
our-
Holmes had a crack pipe, I think.
wait,
is what it
is
was.
Kuromi actually sending bits?
Yeah,
think
but
there's
bits
12
don't.
bits
Bits are different.
Don't bits turn into money? I don't know what. How
Bits are money, yeah.
Yeah.
I think 1 bit is equals to like 1 cent or something. So
Send us,
1,000 bits is $10.
send us 70 million bits. I don't fucking know. It's
So if you send 300 bits,
Nine,
equivalent to a
6,
cursed die, yeah.
15, 9. Yeah, that would be equivalent to a curse die. I gotta just add in the thing with the bit thing. I haven't set it up because it's like one of those things that when I look at it, I get intimidated.
what you should do is when someone buys a thing, they have a single use of an emoji.
Jesus
And when that emoji-
Christ! Well,
When that
100
emoji
bits?
is used, 100 bits?
Prince,
Uh,
what?
print.
I think Kuromi wants the cursed die.
Well, we're at $1.
Enjoy my power.
We're at $1
wait,
and
wait.
39 cents. It's because it is 1 bit equals 1 cent, right?
Can you? I had a thought. How do you send bits? How are you sending bits?
Hold on. I'm like trying to figure this out as well. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh, if you cheer, it's cheering with bits, huh?
Stephen King ain't my baby. I don't know.
So
what to
I could cheer. Lotus, if I do this, you better write down my cursed die because I might not use it this session.
So just
Everyone
20,
can.
23 times. That's all my money.
Hold up, I'm trying to fucking look into this. Jesus.
Oh, on how to actually set it up. I think you can only do it at. Or no, you can do it while you're streaming.
Oh my god, Prince.
I could set them up for Project Kingdom when the time comes, but
I would say Prince has got a cursed dice. Just
Hold
from
on.
all the bits he's
I'm
looking,
just I'm
but-
trying to look in to see how much. No. Ooh, that's all right. How much are 20 bits?
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22 bits.
100 bits is $1.40.
I like
Wait,
those
You
taxes.
said 100 bits is $1.40?
Yeah.
To be honest, inflation.
There is bundles. 500 bits is $7.
I think 250 would be about $3. And I think it's you buy them for more because
300
you
bits is
can't buy
$3
that.
with a 29% discount.
Well, and I think Twitch takes a percentile of that.
Yeah. Which
So-
they do that with everything, so it's whatever.
300 bits is $300 $3 right now.
So it would be exactly
Yeah.
that would be what you do.
I'm
know
so like trying to figure. I'll figure this out later. But I
Yeah,
have
we'll
done
have
the
to
math,
spend it
and
up.
so far I see 205 from Prince.
We'll just go for that. Prince gets first bought curse dice.
We'll do
We'll give
a one time only. You get a discount off, and it's not $3; it's $2. Hold
you
on,
can,
Ross.
You can write bits.
No,
As
no,
an
no.
effect?
I got this. I got you.
Oh
I
my
got
god, Prince.
1 minute.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that's only 20. What the heck? I can't spend it more than. I don't want to send 20. I want to send. Yeah, I can just do the stupid thing.
Yep, pretty much, Sky.
Sorry, we got sidetracked.
Oh. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Oh my god, Prince.
What's happening?
there you go, Lotus.
Oh god damn it.
How much is being
You
donated?
better write that shit down. $3. There it is.
Something just happened.
You just met.
Oh, you're
Rudy's got a
starting
curse
to
dice too. So Prince is at 381. Rooted at 300.
Prince bumped
Yeah.
up to 381. I apparently have something called the hype train going right now.
Can you get us out?
Prince is at 432 now.
I like how we were doing D&D, now we're just dealing with bits.
This is the weirdest thing.
Well, I guess cursed dice is being bought.
All right. Well,
How many will that give? Hey, well, I have to do math.
doing.
Prince is at 532.
Oh my god,
Oh.
Prince.
Let me. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, Prince is at 1300.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
no, I'm at 1300.
No, Root is at 1300.
I had 14. I had 1300 bits in my account, and I had 1400, and I said,
Oh my
I
god.
don't use bits for nothing else.
I can put it.
So yeah, we completed the hype train
Four
Lotus.
cursed dice, Rooted.
D&D? No. Hype
We
train.
unlocked emotes.
The fuck is
Root
the
is
hype
at-
train? It's at
Root-
level 2.
Rooted's at 4 cursed dice.
Yeah, so I got 4 cursed dice. So
Yeah.
you guys,
I'm gonna
you
have
better look
to.
out
I'm
for
gonna
me.
fucking make a. I gotta write this down. Okay, so I don't.
You're-
At this point, if you subscribe, you get a cursed dice too.
Yeah.
I'm not putting
So-
that in. No.
A great thing about cursed die is that you can write it down, but for stuff that I have grabbed, I will be donating them to people in the audience if they choose if they're in the chat. I will donate some of mine to the audience.
Still gonna keep track of that, or keep track of that shit. All right, and then Prince has 1 cursed die. Okay.
And Sky's got
Started
one.
another hype train.
Yeah, and Sky gets the free
Yeah,
one.
we're at legit a level 2. We're at a level 2 hype train.
Also,
Christ.
the on-screen celebrations, I've done 2 of them, and they're 40 each.
Yeah, maybe if you do like maybe I'll make an on-screen celebration.
Right, 98.
There is one already.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I mean one that costs 300.
You
Oh.
guys get Rost.
That'll be like, oh look, cursed die.
Yeah, I'll make one that's like a cursed die thing. I'm gonna do that. I guess I'm gonna have to do that after this session.
Yeah, sorry. We're like how like we have limited playtime. Also, us get sidetracked so
Fucking-
easily.
Flawless victory.
I just
Jesus.
I just put Bob Ross in chat. I mean, it's Bob Ross, so
All I see is Bob Ross. So much Bob Ross.
Bob Ross is life.
Anyway, okay, so Barbas, Jackie has just come up to you and given you a pat on the hip.
Yes, Jackie.
I
Or
thought it
not
was
Jackie,
Woodson
sorry,
that did
Woodson did that. God damn it. You both are short, alright?
that. Hey,
Hey, all three of them are
Wow,
short.
Michael, Michael.
Plus Zariel.
I mean, Zariel is the same height as
no,
Raphael.
if they don't, I'm not gonna pat him on the hip. I will give him a big slap on the ass.
Are you going over there as well?
Sure, why not?
Alright. Raphael, what are you doing? You said that you could see him.
I was going to go over there and ask what was wrong.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Everyone just pats me.
All right.
You and Woodson walk over there, and Woodson goes up and pats him on the hip, and then you lean over on the balcony railing. You're like, "Hey, bud."
Hey,
What's
buddy,
up?
okay, and then just wham.
And Jackie comes over and is like,
Hey,
"Slap to the
strength.
ass."
I rolled a strength for this, a good slap on the ass.
Oh my god.
A 23.
You didn't need to roll.
He flips over the balcony. He starts falling.
Jackie, you've killed me.
This is how Barbas dies.
No, you just got a big handprint on your butt.
From a slap on the ass.
Yeah.
So
With the
yeah,
slap that hurt, it's a lot worse.
Jackie comes over, slaps Barbas in the ass. Raphael, go right ahead and ask your question.
No one heard my joke.
Hey, so are you okay?
I'm just gonna sadly look over. like a sad beagle.
Okay,
Sad
that's
beagle.
no. So what
It's
happened?
the big eyes. I wasn't strong enough.
Wait,
That one hurts.
wait,
That's
what do you
a
mean?
that's
Slow
a
down.
that's an
Back up.
illegal card moment.
What do you mean you weren't strong enough?
I'm just gonna keep being sad. I don't know. I can't even explain it. I'm too sad.
You're just like, I wasn't strong enough, and then you just go. We're talking to
change the gas.
Jesus.
How many bits are there now?
Consume emote and conductor badge. Choo choo.
What is
You go,
happening?
Lewis.
Have we just? How
Wait.
bad?
We have a hype train
Hype
going right
chests
now.
on the way. Hype chests are on the way.
Yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that.
What level's the hype train at?
It was at level 2, or
Is it still at level 2 or is it higher now?
I unlocked emotes. I got Mega Consume.
Consume.
You are now first. Thanks.
That made me laugh. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I also got. Oh, that's the emote thing. It's just called Choo Choo.
So
hype train
Raphael, he just
thing.
kind of shook his head. He's
Mhm.
that sad. You're like, what do you mean? He just shook his head sadly.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Woodson can you believe this guy?
Can you believe this guy? I mean,
actual just imagine someone just sulking and just
Well,
guy, what a loser.
well, it's not like that. It's like a fucking you won't talk to me.
I find
Sometimes words
what
are
I just
hard.
said so funny.
Okay, for you, words are hard, so I'll accept
Yeah.
that excuse.
That's straight up how I would also be if I was sad. I would just kind of like
Sad, you're
be
just like,
really sad.
I can't talk about it. Oh my god.
Thank you, baby. Big spinach today.
All right.
He didn't even react to getting slapped in the ass.
Yeah, that I ignored that.
Raphael is going to say, "Well, I can't help you if I don't know what's going on."
I don't think you can help.
Oh, great.
Oh, he's that sad.
Okay. Anyways, where's Zariel?
They got me. Bread. I got garlic bread.
Barbas is just like just hears Zariel's name and just starts like crying. Can you imagine that?
Crying is a
Can I-
reaction.
Can I roll to see if I know that he's crying about Zariel?
No, he's not actually crying. I was just joking.
No,
Okay.
I was making a joke.
It's okay. You can't do that with me. I'm autistic. Remember?
I know. It was right over your head.
Being a little bitch.
I think it'd be pretty obvious. Like, well, what about Zarya? And I go,
Barbas, like the moment you hear her name, you like flinch.
I fell off.
His ear twitches.
He doesn't even have like cat-like ears.
Elf ears can do it too.
He doesn't have little
Elf.
ears.
I'm an.
He's a
Ears this guy
Cajun.
has. I can't remember what ears this guy has.
I literally showed you how fuckable I made his character before anyone else. What do you mean? He looks like.
I forgot.
Look at it.
I know. Trust me, he was my favorite.
Thanks for spending so much time on mine.
I'll bring you over. You just can't see
Alright.
But yeah, so Barbara, so upon hearing Zariel's name, you like flinch a little. And Raphael, you see this flinch, and you like immediately have a feeling that something
Social
happened.
cues.
You see him flinching.
Okay, so something happened between you and Zariel, but I need you to tell me what happened and where she is because we have an appointment we need to go to.
At this point, I'll just point to Jackie. I know it won't help anything, but
What does the drunk have to do with this?
Drunk.
I'd look at Jack and go.
Okay, in Raphael's defense, he's angry. So
why are you mad at me? It's sad.
he's frustrated because you're not talking.
How can he talk? He's upset.
I'm just sad and like looking, scanning the horizon over the balcony.
Carpet like the world music. I was minding my damn business eating some fruit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Barbas is just the Prince of Bel Air. Sorry, Woodson, you were saying something to Jackie? Woodson?
Woodson?
I look at Jack and I go, "What happened last night?"
Like he's gonna know.
What?
Jackie's like, huh?
Huh?
It's
What?
around this time that both Raphael and Woodson begin to notice that Jackie's other half is also
Yeah,
not
Jackie's also alone.
like she would have came out and been very obvious. She hasn't.
Where's Celine? He just goes, "Who?"
Yeah, who was that?
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna look at Woodson and say, I hope nothing horrible happened to them.
Barbus just starts crying.
Who are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Okay.
At this point, you hear a knock on the hotel door.
I go over to the door and I open it.
On the other side of the door is Sutsumu, and Sutsumu is standing there very professionally. He has been sent to collect you all to bring you to the lab.
Can I dive in through the sunroof? Can we see the car?
No, no, you
Dive in
can't.
from the top floor.
We're currently missing a few people.
You
Dude,
cannot
are they-
see the sunroof.
Damn.
I know. Last time you panicked when Celine was gone. This time you. Well, I guess maybe
I
you
don't think
she's
it,
gone.
I don't. Yeah.
This time, different.
This time you don't actually know that she's vanished somewhere.
There are still 2 closed doors.
Someone, a door. Fuck, I'm eating bread here.
So Raphael will decide to try the doors to see if he can find either of them.
So you open one door and you look into an empty room, and then you go to try and open up the other one, but you find it locked.
I would like to invasion of privacy, but I believe I have knock. Let me check.
Oh, Timmy, I'm respecting your authority to keep your clothes on, but I'm coming in anyway.
Okay, I didn't write it down, so I'm gonna say I don't have it. I will knock on the door then.
Okay. There's no reply from the other side.
I'm gonna bang on the door now.
Still nothing. It's dead quiet, and Sutsumu is standing there, like looking into the room, and is confused as shit. Like, just sees sad Barbus, drunk Jackie, just going, "Huh?" And then the little
one's pretty normal.
yeah, well, not for Sutsumu. And then, of course, there's Woodson at the door, holding the door open, just like feigning a strained smile, like everything's fine. And then just Raphael banging on the door. So it's like this is confusing as shit for him.
I might try and teach Chorizo to be a hummingbird. I swear to God.
I will turn to what'd you say his name was again? Setsumu?
Sutsumu.
Okay. So Setsumu and say 2 of our party is missing. I don't know, one of them may be behind this door. Do you have a key, perchance? Or do you know anyone who will have a key?
Perchance, do you have a key?
Jackie's got a key on him.
No one knows.
I look at Jackie like, Jackie, check your pockets.
Hold on, wait, what was that, Sutsumu?
I don't have pockets. I have a kilt.
Yeah, what did I get myself into? Okay, anyways. I do not have a key, but I could probably go find it for you.
Sounds so ominous. Oh my god.
Leave me alone.
That's Sutsumu for you.
No, I love it though. I love it. Okay, it's a good thing.
Is this the key?
He's supposed to sound this way.
Is he
Where'd you pull that from?
Just before Sutsumu like turns to go ask the front desk for a key, Jackie like reaches from God knows where and pulls out a key and is like, "Is this it?"
He's got a pouch.
He like reached behind his back and it appeared, and you're just like, what?
From Jack, and I go over the door and I put it in the lock and go, "Eh,"
It does unlock the door.
and I knock on it and slowly open it. It's like,
Hello.
I'm coming in, please.
You're not, dude.
Come on.
Please
And
have clothes on.
I am not the pervert.
First my nose and then my head.
The room is the room is completely empty.
Oh, what the fuck? All right.
So yeah, 2 of your party members are missing.
Sutsumo And I go, we do not know where Zaria and Celine are. Were they with you?
Now, Setsumu, you actually know that earlier this morning, the mayor made mention that 2 people had already arrived, and they were quite early. But she did not specify who.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to give that information.
It's up to you.
I cannot say for sure, but the mayor had told me earlier that 2 guests have arrived, but I am not sure it is the ones you were looking for.
I saw rub my temple, and I put chorizo on my wrist, and I look at him and I go, chorizo, go to the Venus house and see if it's them.
It would be at the lab. Does
to
Teresa
the
know?
lab.
Does Teresa know where the lab is?
Go to the lab now.
Is the lab like at the police station?
I will show you where the lab is.
So the lab is in a special building you guys haven't been to yet, and it's underground.
So Teresa doesn't.
Never mind. I put chorizo back on my shoulder and I follow Sumo Dori. I forgot your name.
Sumo.
Sumadore!
Who's supposed to do Barbie?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
write
this is
that down
barbecue.
for me.
Sumo Dory. Oh, we got a
Don't worry, I
nickname
was
for
thinking-
Sumo now.
I think like
Sushimi!
Tiramisu. Tiramisu.
Tiramisu. I love tiramisu.
That's too hard.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You
So
all
Shuri's-
get led outside to a brand new vehicle, actually. And this one is think of it like a white transport van.
it better not be counting on you.
I
Ayo.
can't see
No,
out.
it's not a panel van. It's a transport van,
Yeah.
which means it's one of those like
They open it up and
smaller.
take the van.
It looks like a moving truck.
So is everyone out? Is everyone downstairs with the van?
I
all down there?
assumed all of you left to be led to the van.
Liquor!
Did you all?
Yeah, because I was trying to have you follow me.
Oh, I'm still drinking liquor.
Oh yeah, you got liquor.
I'm still there. I'm not with them. They didn't come
We
get
can't
me.
hear you, buddy.
No.
You can't hear me?
No, I heard you.
Or
We can hear you.
I can hear
I
work.
can't hear you.
I imposter.
So what I assumed happened was, you know, Susumu was trying to lead you guys to the van to get to the lab, and one of you, like, most likely Raphael, was just like annoyed as shit with Jackie. Was like, "There's alcohol in the van." Get in the fucking van.
I'll race you there.
I look at Sushi and I ask him.
Oh.
Wait.
Full blown dash to the van.
Raphael, are you going to the van?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's what I figured was happening. Barbus, I know you're like sulking towards the van.
Yeah, just,
Aw, he's sad today.
of course. What do you...
Jackie, upon like diving into the back of the van, you're immediately met with seats, and luckily for you, they thought ahead, and there is a small like compartment that is full of bottles.
It's just a mini fridge.
Does the transport van have like some police officers driving it?
What?
Does the transport van have police officers driving it?
No, the person who would drive it would be Sitsuna.
Oh,
Police
well, I
officers.
just and I asked, when can
Because
I get
I'm
to my
always
crown?
driving.
When can I get to my crown?
Oh yeah, you still haven't gotten your crown back.
I want my crown.
So again, this is information you can choose to share, Sisma, if you want or if you don't. You know the crown is at the lab right now.
In all good time, you will receive what you look for.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Our
god.
betrayal
You
of
have
them
to
will
be
happen
patient.
this
You
time.
had one.
Next you know, Jackie, destroy.
I look at Saitama and I say,
Saitama?
it's the Barbus thing where it's like Barbie.
Yeah, like
Barbados.
barbecue, Barbados.
Why are you holding a squishmallow?
Because someone threw it. Throw it behind for a reason. Ow.
Wait.
Okay, anyway, I look at Saitama and I ask. No, I don't look. I don't ask. I say, the way you say things confuse me, and I go sit down.
As is the way of life.
No, life is in a bottle.
That bottle will receive to you in a moment.
There's a McDonald's in the public.
Hold on, I'm sending a very specific DM text.
Oh boy.
Oh
Aw.
shit.
It just says
Uh,
Oh shit.
and Barbie's is still crying. Stuck in the corner of the van, just
Ah.
all huddled up because he's too big.
Big man, you need room. I can make room.
Liam. You're the mouth.
No, not again.
Bang! Hammer time. Big man need room. Got you.
I'm gonna tell you guys what face Barbara should be making.
Hey, nat 20 strength
Here's
with
what
a
I
hammer,
What are you doing
to
with the
make-
hammer?
making more room for Barbas.
Barbs doesn't need more room.
He said he needed more room.
I just kind of like huddled in the corner, all sad.
He said he needed more room.
I'm
so
probably
I made
too
more
big
room.
for the van.
Oh god.
Tiramisu hasn't listened.
This is Barbara's face
Well-
right now.
By the way, Susuma, while you're driving, you hear a loud clang from the back, and you
Oh.
look through the little window just to see that Jackie has put a huge dent in the side of the van so that
My
Barbas can
car!
just sit comfortably
Again.
again.
My car!
Second time.
The only time he's loud is when someone fucks with his car.
No, for real, you just hear my car from the front.
My car! Anyways. Okay,
My
Make something out
paycheck,
of your
guys.
paycheck. Yeah.
Maybe the car needs to be bigger. Then.
Okay, I gotta calm down so I can be serious again. Okay.
While you guys are driving, Sutsumo's taking a route you guys, of course, don't know because this is to a brand new place. But at one point, you guys do come to a quick stop.
Jump out of the van.
No.
How abrupt is it?
It's not abrupt at all. It's
Slam
like
on the-
it's just like one of those things. Sutsumo, do you want to take over?
Roll and you slam straight into the car and straight into the back. You just hey.
Alright, sit
Okay.
back, stay still. I have to make a quick pace.
I need a quick.
Words.
No.
I need to make a quick pit stop and grab a few things. So stay here. Don't get into trouble, please.
I got the piss.
Go. There's a bucket in the trunk. I don't know what you want from me.
Open.
Awkward he
I am
No.
going to open the door.
While this is happening, I'm gonna step out of the van and I'm gonna do like fly training with Chorizo.
Okay.
All right. Well, while we are here, try not to break my car anymore, or you will be paying for damages.
Okay.
For some reason.
I will be right back. And
You're
he-
talking to a
Yeah,
very rich
Sutsuma
man
then
over
like
there.
goes and leaves and real quick steps into a little storefront. It appears to be a like laundromat sort of thing. It's got like a bunch of laundry hanging outside on lines and all sorts of that sort of stuff.
I thought it was a 7-Eleven.
No.
Yeah, I thought we.
Since
This is not a
Susumu
gas
said
station.
go in the car,
7-Eleven.
We're not doing a 713.
I am going to
No.
I am going to hammer out a hole in the bottom of the car to take a leak.
He's gonna murder
Okay,
me
man,
so
do it.
after this.
Are you going to Flintstone this shit?
I am going to nat 20 a hammer hit to punch a hole through the bottom to make a piece hole.
You hear this?
Yep.
There's a bucket.
He did say there was a bucket.
Was
I don't, the bucket ain't enough.
was a bucket.
Oh yeah, actually the bucket will not hold.
Alcohol.
Yeah,
forgot
so
that he filled up, like,
Jackie then
4
just
bottles
proceeds to
with
fucking
things.
like, you know, whip it out right there in the middle of the fucking van and starts peeing into the hole.
I'm really glad I'm currently outside.
Barbara's just still
Hey,
sitting in
hey.
the corner, just like, I don't even care.
I kind of want the exhaust to drag, just for shits and giggles.
The what to try?
The exhaust.
The
Like,
exhaust
you
is
know,
right
right
back
over
under
the
the
broken-
car.
Oh my god.
It broke pieces when you hit it with the hammer, so it's like
Jackie's
making
cock is now
sparks.
an exhaust.
Yep. It was a pretty quick trip for Sutsuma, so they're back real fast with
Looks like their car's leaking.
with like a bag and some laundry over their arm that's in a plastic wrap that they put in the front seat immediately, and they just like see the growing puddle underneath the car.
He looks at it and he's like, I told you not to mess with my car anymore.
I think it's gotta
Sorry,
leak.
I can't even do the accent while I'm laughing.
I hold out a hand to Cheeseburger and I say, and I go, wait, and I sniff the arrow. Oh no, that's just piss. You're fine.
My car. Why would you do this?
This is Jackie.
A
Yeah.
bucket was not enough.
Not enough. Yep.
Next
Oh
time I
my
use
God.
head for piss bucket.
You are now back on the road, and you hear a loud scraping noise.
Oh my fucking god.
Cars flying behind your car.
There's bits of metal from the bottom getting punched out, and the exhaust is dragging on the road. Oh my god.
You're like not gonna let us in because you're like, did you like steal this car? Why does it look like why is it so damaged?
After some time, you guys pull up to a really official looking building. It is singled out by itself amongst all the buildings. It's got kind of some distance from them. There are power generators and power lines and wires, and the building is very. It looks more modern than anything you guys have seen in the city before.
I shudder because I've had to see Jackie's dick again.
Always do that. It hangs under the kilt.
Don't remind me.
Oh my god.
And I hop out of the van and I look over at Sussy Baka and and make it fucking hard.
Not sushimi, not sushi roll.
I already
Sasibaka.
said Sussy Baka was funny.
That one's
I
good.
was just like, fuck you.
That one had me. That one was good.
I look over at Sasibaka and I go, sorry. Is this the place?
You have arrived at the lab, by the way.
Okay, I start walking in.
Susumu just
would
like
like to
nods
follow.
at you and is like, "Yes, this is the place."
Yeah. Yeah.
I just start walking.
Raphael, what are you
I'll get
doing?
them-
I would like to follow.
Okay. Jackie, what are you doing?
I would like to be the last one out holding 2 bottles of liquor and kick the door shut.
Okay. Barbas, what are you doing?
I'm smoking in.
he's gotten out of the truck and he just goes, he takes this little shuffle walk. You know, like kids when they're sad where they drag their feet? I imagine that's
Yeah,
what
but the
he's
adult
doing.
version where it's all big and like loose.
Yeah.
I would like to kick Barbas in the ass.
Damn.
It's not gonna change anything.
Because everybody needs a good kick in the ass sometimes.
No,
You kick him in the butt and he just doesn't react at all and he just keeps going.
He's still-
Maybe we need to kick harder next time.
I look back, I just go, Jackie, pick him up.
Pick him up. I'm still moving.
All right,
I'm just-
all right. I
Faster.
throw Barbas in the air and he lands on my shoulders.
Baby needs to be carried, apparently.
Piggyback and Barbas. Reverse freak the mighty.
Throw me a strength check.
Gotcha.
Barbados needs piggyback.
Oh my
Nat
god.
20.
Oh my god. Barbas, you get like suddenly thrown up into the air and then you land on Jackie's back and it's like you're a little kid again. You haven't been carried like this since you were like 11.
Nostalgia is about to hit.
I just start sobbing.
I'm still just sad.
he just like, he sits there and he goes,
Just
and like squishes his cheek onto Jackie's head.
That'd be a pretty far bend, I think.
He just kind of like, and you like leaned over and you just like,
Sad.
All I can imagine is the thing from Disenchanted, the fucking pig. Sob.
sob.
Have you guys seen that pig? Oh my god, he's so fucking
Yes.
funny. Sob. Sutsuma leads you guys down into the building, down several sets of stairs, and into a large laboratory-like room. The room has different machinery up against the walls. There are pipes running everywhere. In the center of the room, there is a little pond. It's a square pond of water, and it's got even like some lily pads in it, but it is got what looks to be an energy generator right in the absolute center of it. It's sparking. There's a little orb of light floating above it, and there's 2 pathways leading to the keyboards on each side of it. You also can see
Press the
that
buttons.
there. You also can see as you guys pass through this room and into another room, this next room is mainly full of tables. There seems to be a couple of giant glass incubators, I guess is what you could call them. They're full of liquid. Inside there are different creatures. All of them have a weird kind of black smoke that is just bubbling in the water and wisping around. They all seem to be very dormant and asleep inside these incubators, as well as there are tables where it looks to be bodies that are underneath white sheets and autopsy tools next to them. You guys then go up a very short flight of stairs and into a main office room that it is completely white. There's bookshelves lining each side of the room. there is a desk where there is an old gentleman. He's got a really big white beard that goes down to about his stomach. He's completely bald. He's wearing a blue coat, but on the lapel you can see that it has a magic insignia of some sorts. It looks like it might belong to a god. And he looks up from what he was doing, and he doesn't speak to you. He actually signs at you.
Oh no, I don't know sign language.
Oh my god, I can try.
Would linguist go under sign language?
Would it go
Technically,
under
should we have
sign?
a subgenre for languages, and it is sign language for every single type of language there is in D&D?
Yeah.
Technically, I have a
does?
question.
Yes, what's up?
So it is a would it count as a written language because you're signing it out?
Technically, no.
Okay.
Because sign language actually can be written. There is a written version of sign language.
Call it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you know what to sign?
No, God, no.
So.
But yes, languages would sign language would fall under languages because it is technically a language that you would.
So I have linguist.
Yeah,
Okay, so I would know what he's saying.
yeah, you would be able to tell. So Jackie is the only one I think here who knows how to. Well, actually, no, Jackie and Sutsumo. So Sutsumo knows what he's saying as well.
I as Cryptid the Musical just know a little bit of sign language.
I know a little, but I don't know a lot.
My teacher was so slay, he dapped me up and I got very confused.
That's actually kind of funny to me. So what he says is he waves at you and is, hello, you must be the guest that Mayor Weather told me about, correct? And he looks to Sutsuma for confirmation.
I
I
guess so. We were dragged here.
I wish I passed that class.
Sutsuma, do you confirm to him?
I do love
Yeah,
that.
we will nod and do the sign for yes.
Okay.
Jackie responded.
Yeah,
I did
well,
Yeah.
he was looking. The thing is, though, is he was looking at Sutsuma, and this man is deaf. So if he's not looking at you,
Jackie don't know this.
yeah, if he's not looking at you, he don't got a fucking clue what you're saying. So he immediately sits there, and you see, like, he almost, like, kind of lights up a little bit. He goes, and he claps his hands together, and he gets up from his desk. And when he gets up, what he does is he turns the chair, and he hops out of it. And he comes around the corner. This man's a gnome.
Great. Gnomes.
So he comes around his large desk. He's very much shorter than the desk. And again, he signs, it is so good to meet you. I am Dr. Avam. I am the lead mage of this facility.
Say Jackie with the E, so it's like it just don't really register with but
I'm just
he
waiting for
knows the sign
somebody
for-
to explain to the
he
three
knows the
people who
sign
don't
for
speak
his
sign.
Jackie knows a little bit of sign, so he's gonna do his name with like 7 E's.
Oh my god. The man just kind of sits there and he's like, okay. And then he turns and immediately looks at the other three. He looks at Barbas, Raphael, and Woodson, like expecting them to have known what he said and like an answer.
Barbas is still on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just looks up.
Out of commission,
Grown
like
man.
giant.
There's a grown man on Jackie's shoulders.
I will sign barbecue.
Okay, he sits there and he's like, "Oh, okay, all right." And then he's looking over at like Raphael and Woodson, like like expectantly, like you two know what he said.
And then I will go sign for Raphael and Green Man.
And he signs back, Green Man? Question mark? He's like really confused about it.
Oh, I give him a sign for Wood.
Wood and then SON.
No, just wood.
Oh my god. Hey, would you look at that? Look who's back.
Guess who's back? Your mom.
We've got our Sutsumu reactive image back.
Oh,
So I'll give a sign for Wood, and then I'll point at Barbas, thinking like, "Oh yeah, he knows he's my son."
Wait, Wood? You're pointing at Barbas?
No, I'm
Yeah, so if
pointing
you
at
think
him
his
for
name is
Wood,
Barbecue
and then
Wood?
So Wood
he
barbecue.
needs wood. He
Wood
runs off
barbecue.
of. He's a barbecue that runs off of wood. That doesn't look
Wood
like a
barbecue.
Wood barbecue.
The gentleman just kind of sits there and looks at you really confused before turning to Sutsumu and go and signs. Well, the mayor went upstairs for a moment. She said she was speaking with a young woman. That they should be back here in a minute. Would you like me to begin at the explanation to them? Do you know if the mayor would like me to start that explanation?
I think that we should wait for her.
Right. Of course, wait for the mayor. That totally. He's like, that makes sense. And he turns and he goes over real quick to one of the drawers and he like stands up on his tiptoes and he pulls it open. And then he sits there and he pulls open a bottom drawer and he climbs up into it and he peeks over into the drawer and he ruffles through the drawer for a minute and then he sits there and just kind of not even looking, he signs over to Sutsuma. Do you have the crystal? Like, just not even thinking about it. As he ruffles through this drawer, he's like, "Do you have the crystal?" And he signs like behind him.
Crystal? Question mark?
Sutsumu.
I'm looking straight at the sushimi over there. Crystal?
He will first ask him to. You know, I don't even know how to go about this. Okay, well.
He's not looking at you, so anything you say, he might not see it. So, but he does got his hand out, like.
He will go up to him and make sure he can see him first.
He like kind of looks at you like, huh?
Yeah, and then he'll sign secretly so nobody can see
So
what
you're
he's
like
signing.
you're using your body to like cover the signing.
Yeah. And he will tell him that it's supposed to be hush hush.
Are you
Well, they
doing like a
talking
stealth? Are you doing this like a stealth?
Yes.
Why? Okay, roll me a stealth check real quick, and then everybody else who's paying attention, roll perception. So Jackie, roll perception. Raphael, you can roll perception. Woodson, you can roll perception. Barbas, I don't know if you're paying attention.
Barbas is too sad.
For perception.
Yep.
24.
7.
What am I
7.
gonna notice? I don't know sign language. Would be like
Well,
hand symbol.
they don't know
Oh,
sign
okay.
language, but you guys could definitely see that, like, you know, he's trying to hide it.
24.
22.
22. Okay, what's your stealth? What did you roll for stealth?
I don't know how to roll.
So roll a
D20.
d20.
And just Google 1d20.
Yeah, you can just roll a d20 on the internet, since you don't have dice.
I got a 17.
Okay, and then your stealth is you didn't choose proficiency in stealth, did you? Where, like, check your character sheet.
I'm looking, hang on.
Are you?
Is stealth
Rogue.
dex?
Yeah, stealth is dex.
Wait a minute. Does that
Yeah,
mean?
big X.
It's a +0.
Oh. Okay, so you rolled a 17, right?
Barbas
Is
is
it
incredibly sneaky, then.
16. Do you have a high dexterity and proficient in
I got
stealth?
11.
Well, oh, no, I'm not proficient in stealth.
Well, what's the dex stat?
But it's still +4
Oh,
for my
okay.
dex.
So you rolled,
My
it's a
plus
plus
is
0.
crazy.
You rolled a 16 is what you said you rolled, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Raphael and Jackie see that you're like trying to hide your hands. And you're not being very good at like trying to keep it a secret that you're signing to him in secret, but
I'm on
Woodson
top
is
of
just
the
sitting there
desk with
like,
Barbas just
huh?
looking at it.
Woodson's just
Yeah,
like,
you
huh?
would tap me and have me lift you over.
Yeah, there we go. There's upper hand view.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
so
from
we've
behind,
switched
so
again.
you can just clearly see that he's hiding his arms. It's very obvious that he's hiding.
Oh, so Barbas is lifting me up over Susumo?
No, I wouldn't say
Yeah,
that.
Oh,
I could.
That's I wouldn't say that because even from an upward angle, you're not going to be able to see. So but you can clearly see that like he was hiding his
He was trying
hands,
to
like
hide
it was really obvious.
what you hiding for?
And the scientist sits there and immediately goes, "Oh," and then turns to you all and goes, signing, "So sorry, don't mean to confuse you. It's for a project for the city. Very new. We weren't meant to bring out the development of it yet. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said anything."
Well, considering I'm the only one that.
Yeah, the only one that speaks sign
Understand.
language.
I'll relay this to Raphael.
You just kind of turn to the group and you're like, "So this is what he's saying."
All right, so
You're
But
still on my shoulders.
we'll give the gym to him.
He takes the gem from you and it like nods very happily, hops off the desk after grabbing like it looks like a pen, but it looks like one of those like old pens, like, you know, that has like the ink well at the top and everything like that.
You okay?
And he walks by you all and he real quick turns back and he signs, "One moment, I'll be right back. Hopefully I'll be back by the time the mayor comes back." And he turns and he leaves and he goes into the other room down the stairs. Yeah.
Is Barbara still on my shoulders?
Yes.
I will walk up to Susumo and try to corner Susumo with Barbara on my shoulders.
using Barbas, just using me as a.
Why are you trying to hide stuff?
I'm big enough to be a wall.
So
escaping.
Sutsuma, Jackie comes over with this adult man on his shoulders and gets like right up to you and is like, "Why are you trying to hide things?" It's
What
like,
are you hiding there?
I don't. He'll look at him and he'll be like, "I don't have to explain myself to somebody who is barbaric and breaks cars."
How dare you?
"This is what you get for breaking my car. I don't trust
This
you
is
either."
what you get for breaking my car. I don't trust you.
Yeah, but you should trust the one that could throw the giant kaijin.
You're gonna throw him at me.
Yes.
You don't think I would?
It seems like a fight's about to break out, and that's when Meriwether comes in. And immediately, with Celine right next to her.
"Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss something? What's going on here?"
You missed a fight. No.
Sutsumi will like look at her and be like, "This man broke my car again."
Oh, darling. We'll deal with that later. Come over here. We need to go ahead and start getting the discussion. Where is the doctor? He was just here.
And he comes up behind her, startling her, so she lets out like a screech. And he signs at her hello as he comes like around because he is so short. His top of his head reaches the bottom of her ass.
Freaking gnome.
Ah, doctor. Good. Dear, you can go back over to your friends. And I believe your other friend, she just was here. She said she had to go to the restroom. You know what? Sutsuma, honey, why don't you go get our other guest? She should be at the bathrooms.
Susumu will look at fucking Jackie.
I'm just going to death stare you out the door.
He'll give him a glare and
Hold
then
on.
not the
Intimidation,
glare,
let's go.
and he'll go find.
A 22 intimidation stare.
You don't need to do intimidation.
Oh, come on.
You don't need to do
Oh,
that.
no.
You don't need to do that right now. Sutsuma's leaving.
He's gone.
Oh, you can just feel the intimidation.
Sorry for the wait, and your friend here, Celine, she came in early this morning with your other friend. I was surprised not to see the rest of you, but oh, what was her name? Zariel. She said that she wanted to go ahead and get things started. Did everyone rest all right? Did we have a good sleep?
Parvis is over here.
Barb is still on Jackie's shoulders, just moping.
Tough night, I suppose. It makes sense. Rough times ahead, and also I understand that this is a bit jarring, you being fugitives and all.
I was promised liquor.
I don't
Right.
think that's the issue, but good guess.
Yes,
Why would she know?
I guess she doesn't know. I don't know. Maybe Zariel was talking about it.
She.
Like,
I don't know
honestly,
if
why
Zariel would
Jackie
tell a
was the
stranger.
intimidating part,
No, probably
why
not.
Jackie was
but-
intimidating was because he thought he was hiding liquor behind him.
Right, liquor. You know what? I'll have one of the lab techs go get some more here in just a moment. Do we want to go ahead and just jump right into things and get this kind of figured out?
Oxford, phone, belt.
What just happened?
Hello.
Hello?
Hang on.
I hear Prince. Does Prince hear us?
It's okay, barbecue.
Okay, so that means you guys heard my whole conversation.
I mean, we heard some of it, most of it.
We heard the end.
Okay, so
I heard
someone's
the
getting
end.
ready for work. Hang on. I'm trying to help them look for something.
It's okay, barbecue.
Sutsuma does return with Zariel, and Zariel, upon entering the room, looks at Barbas and immediately looks away. Like,
Oh, sorry.
So she looked up just to look down.
she
she
like
saw
came
Barbas.
in, she looked at him, like she scanned the room, looked at him, and immediately looked down.
She immediately knew that it was her fault that barbecue's sad.
Yeah.
Jackie over here, hey, my eyes are up here.
She's not looking down that way. Oh my god.
Good, everyone's here. So why don't we just go ahead and get into this? As you can see, I have a fully fit facility. You've met the doctor. He is our lead mage. He's been the lead in most of our technical advances. If you come down the stairs here into this main room, I'll, for the most part, be talking. The doctor, unfortunately, due to an early experiment 30-odd years ago, has lost his hearing due to a lab explosion. So he mainly speaks in sign language. Anyway, so if we come down the stairs and she leads you guys down into that first room area where you see the tubes and all that with the things sleeping inside them. So in here is where we do a lot of our biological research. We have some donated bodies from the families of those who have been executed, just trying to maybe see if there's a biological component to the curse. So far, nothing. We've also got a couple, if you see here in these
incubators, we have some nightmares that have been, these are dead. They have been killed, but we've managed to preserve the bodies. They didn't turn into smoke as fast as others. So we preserved the bodies and we're doing research off them. We've gotten some decent info. We might have an idea of somewhat where they're from. We're not 100% sure though. This
I
is
have a
the
question.
main area though. Oh, you have a question?
Are some of these nightmares the characters' nightmares?
No.
Oh damn! I thought that was neato.
No. One of them wouldn't be Jackie's nightmare. I'll tell you that much.
Inside these nightmares are like really small. So you've got like really, really small nightmares. Like there's one, it looks like a cartoon ghost.
Casper? Richie Rich?
Like think, you know, like those little cartoon ghosts that like have the round top that, you know, turns into a little wisp at the end. And yeah. And they got the little tiny little stubby arms. Honestly, it looks more cute than scary, but somebody's scared of it.
Next thing you know, there's a chicken and another one.
There is what appears to be, it looks kind of like a mermaid, but her features are more sharp, and she's in another one of the incubators. And then in the final incubator up against the wall, there appears to be a tree-like golem creature. And they're all eyes shut, not moving, in this kind of, it's like a pale yellowish liquid that fills these incubators.
It's piss.
Oh my god.
It's piss.
Sorry.
God damn it.
I was gonna say that too. I was like, dang it, I wish I wasn't trying to plug my phone in right now, otherwise I should have said they're floating in piss.
God damn it.
Piss master here. Bow down to me, you little bitches.
So, the idea that we're thinking here is, obviously, these are dead, so we would not do that to Celine. We actually think it's quite beneficial that she's alive, and we just want to think of it like, a general practitioner exam. We'll take some blood, well, if she has blood, we'll take some blood, some tissue samples, we'll run some tests to check her heart rate, if she has a heart rate, breathing. We might have her run on a exercise wheel with a couple of magical crystal electrodes hooked up to her. We just want to see if maybe she can confirm some things that we've already learned, and if we can learn more. This should only take us, we could get the data here in about 2 hours, and we can get immediate exam results in about an hour, and then we'll continue to gain things over time that, of course, I will make sure someone informs you of all of the results that we find. Does that seem okay? And she's just kind of like looking at the rest of you, and the doctor turns to everybody with like this smile.
Yay.
He has no idea what she said. He was not looking at her.
Sorry.
I'm just waiting to see if anybody wants to respond to her.
I don't really trust
It's not up to me, it's up to him, and I'll point to Jackie.
Yeah, that's...
The mayor will turn her attention to Jackie and kind of look at you, very kindly but intently.
I don't really trust gnomes.
Damn, bitch.
Oh, well, I mean, we don't have to have him being the one who does the tests and whatnot. We have several other mages and scientists. This is just our lead mage. Our lead scientist is unfortunately in a different city right now. Otherwise, she would be here as well. Celine kind of looks at Jackie like, Alpha.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was on that. What?
You know, normally I wouldn't say something like this, but it is my body. And
Oh, shit.
I think I want to do this.
Do you?
Well, I mean, it's only if it's okay. It's just that
It's
I
your
don't,
freedom. It's you make your own decisions.
I just don't know a lot about myself, and learning these things about being something that I never knew that I was, it's odd, and I don't exactly know what I am anymore.
Do you trust them?
Well, the lady's been nice to me all morning, and Zario came with, and they seemed to have a really productive chat. Though Zario seemed very upset this morning, but I
don't
think
know.
that's because of
Don't worry
other
about it.
stuff.
Glances over at destroyed Barbara.
Like, I look up, like, is that why he's upset?
She told me a little about it, but I'm not supposed to say because it's supposed to be girl talk, secret stuff. But I think I trust Miss Weather. She's really nice.
If you trust her, it's your decision.
She kind of like lights up and like taps the tips of her fingers together, and like her little tail comes out and starts to wag.
Okay, so yes, Alpha says it's up to me, and if it's up to me, then I want to figure out what I am.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, well, wonderful. We can get started if you want, or if you would rather, we can wait. The sooner we get this
Liquor.
done, right? Right. Let me go ahead and she immediately signs to the doctor. Is like, and you can see she signs. Can you go get one of the lab techs, please? And he immediately nods, and he goes off into the other room. And he goes up the stairs, and he's gone for a little bit. She then turns back. I went ahead and sent him off to send a lab tech to get some alcohol. In the meantime, would you like to see the innovation that we have going on in the other room? It's currently in its early stages, but we're working on a new form of technology that will power the city better. So less steam and gas and more run by magic sort of thing. It's quite interesting, I must say.
Woodson's intrigued by this, but I instead look over at Zariel and I want to gesture that we go talk privately.
Are you gesturing to Zariel to speak privately?
Yeah.
Okay. She looks over and she gives you a look like, now?
Woodson nods.
She lets out an exasperated sigh, and Celine sits there and like looks at her, and immediately you can see like recognition in Celine's eyes, and she like holds up two little thumbs up, and then sits there and points at Zariel and goes, like points and like go now.
Wait, who did this?
Celine, this is Celine.
What is it? Go, bitch.
She's like, go be with your friends. And
Are we
Celine
ever
like,
gonna give him his crown back?
yes,
Where's my crown?
yes, we will.
I honestly thought she would have said something about that.
I like to think
I think Sutsumu was waiting for her to say, and that's
I like
why
it.
I needed
Sigmar just kind of put my crown on my head, and I didn't notice until I was like, oh.
That'd be really funny, actually. So Celine kind of sits there and points at Zariel and is like, "Go," and Zariel goes, like, "Fine," before she turns to Meriwether and she's like, "If you would give me a moment, one of my compatriots is
Patriots.
curious about some things, and so I'm going to go speak with him in private." Right. Would the rest of you like a tour of the facility? And by the way, if you two need a private room, there's a conference room upstairs. I don't believe it's being used. That'll do. Fine. And she, like, walks away. She walks past you, Woodson, and she gives you a look like, "Come on."
And I follow. I just go. My little legs go.
Okay. Tour, anyone? I know we're getting alcohol for your friend there, and your other friend seems a bit down in the dumps there. Would perhaps some breakfast or something help?
Oh, he's still up there?
Yeah, you're still holding him. You never put him down.
I'm gonna
think,
like give you a double tap, just like hey, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
Just kind of get up.
Barvis like slides off and stands up.
Yeah.
What was that,
As we should.
Raphael?
No.
I think I will
She
look at
said no.
I'll look
I'm
at the
not
mayor and
hungry.
say that I would like breakfast. I'm gonna say I would prefer breakfast over a tour. You must understand I don't have the best history with facilities.
Of course,
I'm very
yes.
nervous.
Let me go ahead and go get that. And Sutsuna dear, why don't you get everybody set up in the office up there? I'm sure we've got some extra chairs. I hope you don't mind holding plates or anything like that, but I'll be right back with some good breakfast-like food.
Wait, they said a power room? They said a power room?
Well, it's the main room that's got like a lot of their scientific stuff. It's the one next to this room that you guys are in.
There's a lot of beakers that say gay men.
For that.
You're gonna go explore it?
Yes.
So Meriwether walks off to go like get food, and immediately Jackie goes wandering into
Yeah, makes a beeline for
like makes
somewhere
a
else.
beeline to the other room, and immediately starts like wandering around. There are like a couple of scientists and mages that are working in this room. They're moving around from keyboard to keyboard, and they're also like using wrenches to tighten up the pipes. One of them is sticking a like test tube into the water in the center of the room, sucking up some water and then taking it over to some beakers.
They're using water to power?
No, the water's not powering it.
Probably cooling, but
You know what? Hold up. Stealth roll.
What? Stealth roll?
Nat 20.
Sneak 100.
Where are you stealthing to?
To the keyboards.
To sneak 100.
Why are you going to the keyboards?
Press all the buttons.
Oh, God. Well, it's going to be really difficult, even with a nat 20, to go up to a keyboard that somebody's standing at.
Okay, I'll press the Q button over and over again. Because
You
they
got
don't.
games on your phone? You got games on your phone? You got games on your phone?
On your phone.
Like, what's immediately going to happen is you're going to reach up your hand to press a key, and the person who's working who's staring at the keyboard is going to look at your hand and like,
Okay, hold up. I got this. You ready?
It's a tabaxi and it bats it away like a fucking cat.
23 slave hand.
well, I was going to say, it's you're getting caught here no matter what, because they can see the keyboard. They're looking at the keyboard.
They're the kinds of people that have to look at their keyboard while they type.
Okay, I will go over to the water and I will pour liquor in it.
Are you gonna pour water on this computer, you
You're-
ass?
God.
Can Susumu follow him, please?
I mean, if you want to, yeah, but you're going to have to roll a perception check to get over his stealth.
Yeah,
Wait.
because
Is Morbus still on his shoulders?
No, I've stood up.
Oh, wait. Sky is requesting curse dice.
Okay.
For what one?
For
which one?
For the stealth check, I think, because that was the thing that you.
For this whole like interaction.
For this whole interaction.
God.
Well, which one is she going for?
Well, I assume it's for the stealth check that you were trying to do.
Well, I did a sleight of hand and I did a stealth.
Yeah, but the sleight of hand I don't think would have worked out just due to the fact that the person's staring at the keyboard.
Okay. You know what? I guess Destiny's in there. Because I still have a 22. I literally rolled the cursed dice, and it rolled an 18.
So, Sutsuma, you're going to have to roll a perception roll against the stealth roll.
Okay, one sec. Let me look at my character sheet.
I'm giving it a little extra horsepower, okay?
Yeah, that's not what it does.
I want to perceive what it does.
I got a +2 on perception, so we'll see how this works.
Roll
That's
anyway.
my perception of see what it does.
20.
You wouldn't be able to perceive
I
to
got
see
a
what this does.
20!
You got a hey! So with the plus
+2.
two, that's a 22. So yeah, you would see Jackie.
I got so excited. I'm so sorry for screwing weird.
So you see Jackie like sneaking up to the water with the bottle of alcohol, and Jackie, unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to perceive what this does because you're not a scientist.
He's already pouring it.
So
It turns liquor color.
so you got no idea what this kind of like algae-looking liquid does.
Why does it look like piss?
It's green.
Wow, what does it look
My
like?
statement still applies to the hand.
So
I
yeah.
just poured liquor into it. Why does it look like liquor?
So Sutsuma, you see Jackie going up to the water, and you see Jackie like going to pour alcohol in it. Do you want to do anything?
He'd give out a loud sigh.
loud
Like an
sigh.
irritated, annoyed sigh. He's like, he's going,
Do nothing
"Oh, there
about
were-
it.
He ain't stopping it.
No, he goes over to one of the scientists and lets them know what is about to happen.
Oh God! The scientist immediately goes, "What?" Turns and watches Jackie pour this in there, and she like stops him just too late. She screams, "No, don't do that! You're gonna kill them!"
Kill who?
But in the water thing?
Jackie, in the water was an organism that has a magical field around it that was powering the machine.
Fucking God.
You just essentially poured soda into the fishbowl. They can't breathe alcohol. These,
Shrug.
Did you seriously just destroy their power?
yeah.
Jackie!
And there it is.
Just the laughing. I need you to do
They
a
had to go
drunken
through
giggle.
the
I need a drunken giggle.
Immediately all the scientists start like running into the water, and some of them start trying to pick up some, and you see they're actually quite cute. They look like little. So they look like very plump starfishes that have little tiny hands, and they have like these kind of like baby like little sparkly eyes.
And they're currently, those eyes are devoid of life.
And the bottom of their little feet have these cute little tassels that are, iridescent and see-through. And the scientists are like quickly trying to grab as many as they can before the alcohol kills them all, and put in like they rush over to like all sorts of water tanks and start dropping them. And there's like at least half of them have died very quickly.
Fucking damn it, Jackie.
I see this happen and I try to help.
Sure, we point a gun at you.
You're gonna try and grab some of the little organisms.
Yes.
You're so destructive. First
So another thing though is because the magical power isn't powering this thing anymore, you also notice that a lot of machines in this room are now powering off. And the scientists are also rushing to prevent the damage from machines that they were hooked up to. And some of the machines that the power was hooked up to was the incubator tanks.
You've broken Lotus again, I think.
The
think
incubator
so.
tanks. And
think
so
I
these
broke
scientists go rushing into the other room and they immediately start trying to drain the liquid as quickly as possible and move these nightmares into other preservation tanks that they have on standby that aren't hooked up to the power. And the little ghost one, at the moment the liquid drains away, it's just the smoke wisps and it like disappears. And like one of the scientists, you just hear him curse and like tabaxi.
What do you say?
He says shit. You just hear shit as he like sits there and he throws the mermaid over his shoulder and he's like struggling and he's like waddling back and forth with her on his shoulder as he's trying to get over to this other
What's
thing.
great is like
It's pure panic down here now.
the rest of the party is just up there.
You want to
Sirens
speak
going
to
off
us
type
on
shit.
Woodland?
So while they are occupied, I kind of want to. Do they have like baggies or something?
Are you gonna steal some of the starfish things?
I
No.
was still one.
They don't have baggies per se,
Do
but
they
I
got
mean,
a tank?
yeah, like there's little there's cups and stuff. These little guys are literally like the size of your palm. They're really small.
Okay, I will take.
You
Oh,
could put
actually,
them in
no.
a cup.
Let me do this. I'm gonna take my mug.
That's full of
What
liquor.
hall is it?
Does it have alcohol in it?
No, it don't have alcohol. It's clean right now.
You gotta go
You
find
think
fresh
it's
water.
dead
I will. No, they put them in fresh water, so I just gotta dip one out.
Yeah, it's stealing one of the live
All right,
ones.
roll me a stealth check for that then, and a sleight of
Let's
hand.
go! Nat 20 stealth.
Okay.
I'd like to. No. I'd like to also do my
See?
free curse.
Oh, you want
Okay,
to do a
nat 20
curse
sleight of
die?
hand.
Free curse die.
You gonna curse diet?
Are you
Okay.
curse
Yep.
dying the sleight of hand or the stealth?
The stealth.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll say the nat 20 goes to the sleight of hand then.
Left hand. I rolled a 2.
So it is really like obvious that you walked up to one of the tanks. Like everybody sees you, but your sleight of hand was so good that no one saw you scoop up one of the little fuckers.
Yeah, they thought you put one in.
Like they
Cheers! I rolled,
literally
like, a bottle
thought
of liquor,
that
like,
you they
Can I
thought
do
you were
another
putting one in.
perception roll?
You can, but it is a nat 20, so have fun trying to beat that.
Yeah,
I'll try
You would have to
anyway.
roll in that 20.
Oh my god.
I mean, technicality, if you do a nat 20, I still got a 24 altogether.
I got a
Fair enough.
6.
Yeah, no, you do not see Jackie do this. In fact, even you think Jackie put one in there trying to make up for
So
what
I'm
he did.
holding a bottle of liquor, sleight of hand one, acting like I poured something in there, but I didn't.
You killed over half of these little guys.
I'm keeping one.
Well, while
killed
all this chaos is ensuing, Woodson, you go up to the conference room with Zariel, and immediately she goes in, and you shut the door behind you, and she turns around, and she like crosses her arms, and she's like, "Okay, I'm here."
You hear an alarm start.
I walk over and I sit down at one side of the table.
And you walk past Zariel, who turned around to talk to address you.
I want to like take a deep breath, take my gauntlet off, set it on the table when and I take a deep breath and I go, "What happened last night?"
Lotus is confused.
Sorry, my husband's asleep and snoring.
I can't hear him. I can't hear him.
You
Stream
can't
probably
help
hears
that.
him though.
That's fine. Shit happens. Oh.
I always tell him to go lay down in the other room.
Stream.
Is it
There was a
all-
monster.
Sorry,
In the room.
Sky, your curse die didn't work out this well this time.
No, it's
But-
okay. It's okay, Sky. You'll get him next time. So you just very sternly. Are you saying it sternly, or are you like just calmly?
I'm talking. I'm asking as a father would.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now you see what I'm kind of getting.
Yeah, I
So,
do.
like a third father.
She kind of sits there and she goes and turns towards you, doesn't even sit down, just leans against the table and like reaches a hand up to like adjust the mask on her face, and then she just very blatantly like puts her hands together and goes, Jackie got involved where he didn't need to and set Barbas and I up on a date last night.
Woodson nods and goes, that is something, yes.
Ooh.
I gesture to one of the seats and please.
She like walks over, pulls out the chair and sits in it. You know, like how a teenager would, but when they're just like, oh, fine.
Yeah. So this is great, because again, Woodson has a teenage son.
This
so.
is a grown woman, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So this is kind of the same thing.
She sits down. She's just like sits there. She's like, okay, I've sat down. I'm like, now what?
I take off my monocle and set it down, and I look Zariel directly and in the like eye holes of the mask.
Mhm.
My real eye being serious. My fake eye being my fake fucking eye, because why not?
Off to the
It's
corner.
literally a metal tube and a lens.
Damn it.
And I go, well, how did it make you feel?
I don't know. Upset? I mean, not upset at Barbas, obviously. It wasn't his fault. But at Jackie? Celine tells me that I should... Celine tells me that he meant well and he was just trying to do a nice thing. And that he told her that he knew, I guess, or something. I'm not really sure what she meant by that. And so he was just trying to set the two of us up. And, oh my fucking god, hun. Totally taking away from the scene here.
We
No,
can't, so it's fine.
It's really funny because I think it's cutting you off early because Discord's trying to cut him. So every once in a while, you like cut a little fast.
Hold on.
Everyone, Lotus
Hey,
is
you.
throwing.
Can you go sit on the couch?
Hey, you! Yo!
There's not long left. There's not long left.
Hun, we're almost done. But your snoring's picking up. I'm sorry.
Tell him we said hi, by the way.
Everybody says hi.
Yeah, we all say hi.
He waved. We're almost done, honey. We only got about an hour or so left, and then you can sleep.
Okay.
It's 9.
I love
Sleep
you.
on the couch.
Yeah, it is 9 o'clock. We've actually streamed for
think-
quite a while
I
today.
think what we should
No,
do is
2
we should
hours.
finish-
2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've been up for 2 hours because we lost an hour due to the technical difficulties. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, honey. We're having an emotional scene, and you're cutting me off.
Yeah, he's here.
I love you though.
He's so slack.
God, he's such a good guy. I love him so much. I feel so bad that he's such a sleepy
I
boy.
can't wait.
Go to the recliner,
He
you'll be
better
alright.
playing- he
Oh,
better be
recliner's
playing
great.
with us.
Reclining bed.
Okay.
Um,
Reclining beds are a godsend. I don't have one, but my parents do.
she kind of sits there. She's like, I know that Celine says that he meant well, but he doesn't know what's going on. And I was forced into the most awkward situation of having to tell somebody I wasn't even ready to tell, because why would you want to tell the guy that you have a crush on something absolutely awful and disgusting about yourself? That's never fun, but I had to because Jackie forced me to. She's like on a little rant.
I'm nodding and listening, making sure that Zariel's heard as like a father would.
But Celine says that I should tell everybody anyway. But I told her I'm not exactly ready to tell everybody about this, because who wants to talk about what your nightmare is? It's not fun. But apparently we've been traveling long enough that she thinks that maybe it might be time and it'll do some good. I disagree, because last night was a disaster.
I nod and I clear my throat and I say,
Oh, man.
if it helps, you can share it with me, and I won't say anything until you're ready. But if you are not comfortable with that, I'm not going to push you.
Well, thanks for not
Yes,
pushing me.
Of course. You remember, I am a father. I've had my children deal with these emotions before. You're validated to feel these feelings.
Damn. You're valid. That got me.
Your feelings matter.
You're a better father than I had. My dad would have told me to suck it up. You know that emotions just get in the way of what you're good for.
Permission to be honest.
Permission granted.
Your father's a fucking idiot.
That, yeah, I can agree with.
I kind of adjusted my chair to where I'm kind of like leaning forward. My arms are resting on my legs, and I continue talking. Sometimes there is feelings that aren't difficult to process. Yes. It doesn't mean you need to be ashamed of it. 1. 2. These feelings can seem like they get in the way, but Watson kind of starts like clearing his throat more and sniffles a bit
Aw, Daddy Woodson's sad.
and don't say Daddy Watson.
That's what Sky said.
That was good. Yeah.
Damn, Daddy Woodson.
I like it when they call me Big Papa. Okay. Anyway, his breath kind of stifles and he takes a deep breath as he looks back at Zariel and feelings can be difficult, and that's understandable. Have you tried asking Fizz about any poems that could try to help?
Yeah, actually I did.
If not, free yourself. But
The
to control it.
issue is, it's not the fact that I was just born this way anymore. It's not the fact that I'm a succubus anymore. It's so much bigger now, and it's getting worse. I'm terrified because I know that if it gets much worse, I'm not going to be able to be around anybody anymore. And I swear to God, if I have to go back to my dad, I don't want to, but if I have to, it'll be the only place that I can think of that I can go. And not that I've told anybody this, but being a celebrity of hell isn't exactly fun.
I understand. He now leans back and takes a deep breath in. Do you want to know the reason why I have my kingdom in the woods?
Why?
Because that was the only sanctuary I had with my father.
I understand that. I don't go to hell because, well, you know what they say. Asmodeus has eyes everywhere. I know he knows I was down there. And I know he now knows that I am up here.
That's why I don't go to it. My hometown.
Me neither. I stayed out of hell for almost a decade until I met you guys.
I understand.
I know it was an accident, by the way.
Well, just remember, we're here for you. And if you ever need another person to talk to.
She
from
kind of nods her head. Okay.
Emotional standpoint. Given the fact of how many kids I have, I'm here.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Woodson.
Of course.
Before we go back down to everybody, and she kind of starts to kind of curl in on herself, just hypothetically, how
Sorry.
upset do you think everyone would be if maybe I thought about
You're
re-
kinda, you
Yeah,
Wait,
kinda
pull your
no.
mic closer to your
Oh,
face.
no.
I'm sorry.
is it
closer to
You-
my
Cut
closer
it.
face.
because you're-
It's not on your face anymore. It's on the desk.
well, it
Yeah,
was
so
never
you
on my
can't-
face. It was
Pick it up.
always
No, but Yetis pick
There
up
you
a
go.
little better with a mic. With a fancy mic, has to be closer.
well, it's mainly actually it's picking up for the not the Discord, the stream.
stream.
It's the Discord. I gotta get the Discord fixed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm still working on the sensitivity with the Discord.
that's fine.
you might be able to auto it again. And maybe
Yeah,
it
I'm
would
probably
fix,
gonna
but
have to
sometimes
do that.
it's-
Yeah.
Take
Anyway,
two.
she
Let's go.
kind of curls in on herself. She goes, just hypothetically speaking, how upset would even just you be if maybe I started rethinking my oath? The
Good oath.
paladin oath? Try that.
Woodson nods,
Down there?
thinks a
Maybe.
minute, and looks back at Zariel and goes, "It's your oath. It is whatever you decide is necessary." That's what I've always believed in, anyways. There are some more traditional paladins who would think otherwise, but
I asked because, not that I'm thinking about doing it, because I mean, I probably couldn't considering the fact that I didn't make the oath really of my own fruition. It was more of forced upon me by the goddess. But I don't know. I feel like maybe it's getting in the way of some things. Do you ever have that issue with it getting in the way?
Well, before I left my kingdom, I took an oath of vengeance. My last oath was more of a prosperity kind, and I'm sure Sylvanas was not pleased with that.
Yeah.
But again, it is your choice. No one else's.
Okay. Thank
You
you.
are the one with the voice.
Thank you. That's just been something I've been thinking about a lot lately. Not that I think, that the current goddess I have is doing anything wrong. It's just, it gets in the way. And I don't know if I want it to get in the way anymore.
I have a question.
Sure.
Is your goddess the one that keeps making the nightmares that are about to kill us disappear?
Yeah. Yeah, that's part of the sort of deal that we have going. I can't die, because if I die before it's my time, she loses out on her favorite tool. So,
Absolutely understood. I feel like you shouldn't be their tool, you should be their ally. Ones that believe in them. That's what the paladins are usually about. Believing in the greater of good.
paladins, yeah. Gods.
Believing deities to help.
Gods and deities are so different. They don't do the emotional side of things most of the time. I mean, sure, there's been the odd god or deity, but from my experience, most of them are sadistic. And they always have some sort of gain that they're aiming for. Something that only they benefit from.
Well,
What
if
was
they only think that a gain is a gain, that's on them.
true?
That sounds blasphemous, I know, and I'm sure Sylvanas won't be too pleased about that, but
I'm sure right now me talking about leaving my oath is pissing someone off. So I understand where you're coming from.
feelings. That's valid, like I have been telling. And I take a deep breath again, and I chuckle a bit, and it's like, I've only been a paladin for about 25 years.
Oh, wow, that's way longer than her.
I mean, I'm 45.
I always forget how old Woodson is.
Jackie's the oldest.
Man.
Yeah.
And I'm 45 years old, and I wasn't a paladin until not that long ago, if I think about the years. I was originally a thief,
Yeah.
scrapping for my father, my brothers, sister.
Well, at least we've got that in common. We're both from scrappy homes that have depravity everywhere.
I guess it's just now we make the most of it, of what we have. It'll change, yes. But change shouldn't be something you run away from. It should be something that excites you or makes you realize that change is good. And if it's bad, then it's just another stepping stone in this river you call life.
Very wise words. I'll have to
These
keep that in
gray
mind.
hairs- These gray hairs aren't for nothing.
We better get back down to the others. I'm sure that they've already started all.
We just start hearing like sirens. Start
I know,
blaring.
right? I'm sure that they've already got Celine started on her quick tests, and then we can see where to go from there.
Or they can start the tests when all the machines are down.
I gotta say
One
though,
probably
Woodson,
also fucked something up, but that's also just.
That is fair, because we left Jackie alone. She like immediately gets up, like, oh god, we left Jackie alone.
We left Jackie alone, yes, but still party member, but it's the ones we have that make it count. So I take my gauntlet, I put it back on, and I open the door, hold it out for Zara. I go, after you.
Thank you. And she like goes out through the door. And of course, like the moment you guys step out of the conference room and you get into the stairwell, the two of you hear absolute chaos downstairs.
Oh my god.
I was right.
Yep.
Let's go.
What were you gonna say, Raphael? What were you?
I gotta say, 45 years old and still throwing him down with the best of them. Like, damn.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
for
oh,
real.
Woodson.
Go Woodson. Meriwether had returned, by the way, during your guys' conversation. She had like a whole like plate of like different pastries, and she was like, she comes down.
She just drops them and goes, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, she drops him on the floor.
She sees the chaos, and immediately she's like, "What's happening?"
I like to think I walk down the stairs, I step on the the platters dropped, I step on it and I slip.
Yeah. She like dropped it and immediately like rushed over to one of the mages, like, what happened? And like you get down there and like, oh, you're gone. Land on your butt.
I fall on my head and go, oh shit.
She was being so nice to us, and then this happened.
Insanity.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d6 because I did say I hit my head.
That's bludgeoning damage, so that'll be, and it's a short, do a d4.
D4? Okay.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Celine walks over to Raphael, just, completely, she knows, and she just, Jackie?
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't Celine's voice.
Or, sorry, not Celine,
Yeah.
I meant to say Zariel.
I was wondering why Celine was there, but I decided not to question
Yeah.
it.
Shh.
I was like,
You know I
seriously,
do
what's the
that.
whole
We
time
know I do
about?
this. But she's just like, Zariel walks over and goes, Jackie?
Yeah, I guess I won't get breakfast then.
There's
She
still
kinda
some
like-
pastries on the floor.
She kind of like air pats the air
Like,
towards
in your
you.
hair.
And
He's a noble.
Weather.
He's a noble. He doesn't eat off the floor.
yeah.
Woodson picks up a floor pastry and goes, "Eat for yourself." And I just eat one. And I slowly get up. Oh, okay. And I stand up and was like, oh, back.
Zariel like pats the air towards Raphael, like they're there, and she's like, we can pick some up later.
Thank you. They start to like cry a
I'm
little.
What a
Oh
mess.
man, she sits there and like just kind of adjusts her mask again and walks over to Meriwether, and you guys kind of like hear bits and pieces of the conversation throughout the chaos. But basically, she's just apologizing for your guys' for for Jackie's bullshit.
I go over to Barbus and I pat his hip because I'm a short cunt.
Off
And
of the
I look up and I was like, later, would you like to have a word with me?
Oh my god.
Can Mr. Tiramisu give
But terrible.
give
Like how you
Raphael a
got the
sandwich
name.
for the trouble?
Yeah, you can do that.
Mr.
He'll
Jervis.
like walk over and give him a sandwich.
You
Like,
just-
I'm so sorry.
You like hand him a sandwich like, oh, I'm sorry.
I look over and I go, my tuberculosis.
Stop!
Tuberculosis. That one's a stretch and you know it.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
God.
Fuck you.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
After about after the chaos ensues and about like an hour and a half passes, they kind of get everything under control, and Meriwether comes over and she's kind of like huffing and puffing. She's so sorry for the wait that we apparently had a incident. No, I'm not blaming anyone. It's all right. I mean, I understand.
We all look at Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just light glance.
A glare at Jackie from Tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
I'm
Didn't
gonna keep
even
calling it
stop.
that.
Didn't
It's
stop.
not.
Jackie blinks like a frog whenever he's just like
What I
standing
still
idly.
find funny is that if you translate Sutsuma to English, it's wraparound.
Ah, yes, my beautiful, beautiful joke that I made.
That fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I made his name Tsutsumu because in Japanese it means in
Wraparound.
English wraparound.
Well, paladin with a sex name.
That's no, it was a drinking. I'll
It's,
send you it. Hang on.
It's a funny reference. Put it in the group chat. They'll love it.
Yeah, but don't put it in Project Eden.
That's a little smexual term for a paladin. Pulls out sword of plastic.
We were making a joke because
It was an alcoholic joke that I made.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she kind of said, I'm not blaming anyone. I understand new technology. It's very interesting, and sometimes we want to see how that works. Trust me, when I first brought Sutsuma here to the lab, he knocked over a couple of beakers. So completely understand curiosity. So I believe the test should be finishing up, and
Did you just blame me?
no,
Yes.
she was making reference to the first time she brought you here as a child and you knocked over some beakers.
Wow, just dropping the childhood lore on me. Great, thanks.
Hey, one of us already dropped, like, two of us already dropped lore. It was time for a third.
I know, right? Yeah. So the test results should be in a bit. I need to go make sure that the nightmares that we did have, at least the last two, are stable. I'll be back here in about another hour. Sutsuma dear, do me a favor. Why don't you go ahead and take everyone upstairs, and let's.
Shall I get some food?
Yes, let's go ahead and get everyone some food, and let's go ahead and place them not in the conference room, but go ahead and put them in the chart room, the one where we have all the charts.
What's in Elisa's hand, real quick?
Yes.
May I have my crown back?
Oh, yes, right.
Throw it on his head right now.
And she immediately turns. She looks around for a second, and she goes,
It's currently being a paperweight for a bunch of papers. I'd be like,
She's trying to think where she left it. Where did I put that in all this chaos?
Tiramisu will go find it for you and grab it
Um,
to hand it to you?
Right, so it is currently in the main office. Sutsumu, dear, why don't after you drop everybody off in the chart room, you go grab that and some food, and I'll be with you guys in just an hour. And she like quickly turns around and just is like rushes over to make sure that the two nightmares that they have are at least still intact.
Can
Destroying
Jackie be
everything.
pissing in a tank?
No!
It looked like this.
You might as well just pee in the pond in the middle of the room.
Well, that's even worse. No, the magical creatures that are being used for power feed on piss. That's now canon. Probably not.
They're not in the pond anymore. The pond's got alcohol in it, which killed over. He'd be peeing on some of the corpses.
Wait, could I try and scoop some up and use lay on hands on them? I don't know if that would fucking work.
I don't think lay on hands, unfortunately, can bring something back to life.
Unless you got Revivify.
Yeah, if you had Revivify, I'd be like, yeah, Revivify, you could bring one back.
Yeah, well, I'm stupid. I don't have.
Oh.
I have really fucking
I don't
magic spells.
I think I have Revivify either, because I don't think we're at the level yet for it.
Yeah,
Isn't
you're
it?
not. I think it's 5th level.
Yeah, no, it's 5th level. It's.
Yeah, it's
No!
a 5th level spell, I thought.
Here, let me look because I thought I had it pulled up. Balls. Where the fuck is my folder? There it is. Don't ask.
It is actually a 3rd level necromancy spell.
Oh well.
But
never
for
mind.
necromancy, though.
Yeah, Grave Cleric, Life Cleric, Wildfire Druid, Divine Soul Sorcerer, and Celestial Warlock.
Oh shit. So
Hello.
none of the paladins cool poggers.
Right. And it's optional for Rangers and Druids.
No, Revivify. It's a third level paladin spell. I just pulled up the paladin spell list.
I get it might be just full Paladin. Artificer Cleric, Paladin, and then subclasses of those get it.
Yeah, I see it right here. It's on the third level of paladins.
You can't see that shit.
No, I can't. So if it's at 3rd level, we won't get it until
like
ninth
fucking one from now.
level 9.
Yeah, no, level 9. Because we have
Levels away.
well, because we have 2nd level spells, but we don't have like the 3rd levels yet, which are like fuck.
Yeah. So.
I'm just holding the sword right now.
Oh my god. So the mayor will rush off to go make sure her assets are all right, and now she's completely left Sutsumu in charge to lead you guys to the other place. And Jackie, do you want to pee in the pond?
Sure.
Oh god. So Sutsumu immediately turns to the group and just sees Jackie peeing into the pond.
I'm only using one hand. I got the cup in the other.
Do not look in your heart. Jesus, you're right.
Oh man. By the way, Raphael and Zariel probably just look like same shit as always to this sort of thing.
I'm not even reacting.
I just turn.
Vargas is still sad.
I'm so
I just
sad.
turn and I go, please lead the way.
No reaction.
I turn to Sasumi and I go, please lead the way.
Just sue me. That at
Sue
least
me.
that was close.
That was good. I like.
In these circumstances, y'all always forget the instant teleport that Jackie can do.
I mean, what would it do? You're-
Because we would love to have you pissing on the floor.
Yeah,
That's
that
true.
would be way worse. Teleport you to teleport you, and it's just like
Just peeing on the
puddle starts
fucking
forming.
floor.
And he just appears pissing on my feet.
Oh, I was talking about beforehand. Before all this stuff.
You gotta let it play
Um,
out sometimes.
Upstairs in the chart room, there is a crate of alcohol for Jackie. Various charts with economics tracking and whatnot. That sort of charts, not like maps.
Oh,
Like
so they're trying to keep him distracted.
there's economic charts all over the walls. There is a little machine in the corner that is like running a needle on a piece of paper back and
Oh,
forth.
great.
Seismic
Great.
activity.
It looks like it's recording something. And after dropping you off, immediately Susumu like turns, like leaves the door, shuts it behind him, and goes to get you guys like food and the crown and whatnot.
Give me my crown, Jesus.
So the five of you are left alone in this room. And then not long after you guys have been left alone, the door flies open and Celine trots in.
So I would
Go
not
off,
like to.
Celine.
I would not like to drink the liquor. I like just stare into the cup.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Is the cup full of piss? I can't tell now.
Maybe like my finger like trying to pet the thing, not killing it.
If you
What are
reach
doing?
in for it to try and like pet it, it's going to like shrug away because it is very scared. It's in a small space. It's not used to being in a small space.
I don't consent to this.
And then I would just take my hand out, just prop up, just looking.
This is the right now. I don't make the rules.
I love how Jackie stole one.
Yeah.
Oh my
one knows
god.
any different.
Jackie's the murder hobo, but without the murder.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
I was gonna say I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I
Murder Hober with
say.
less murder.
Nice. Well, he really doesn't murder.
Jackie's just the drunk.
He manslaughters.
He manslaughters. He self-defenses. Yeah, that'll hold up in court.
Okay, what about
He
the
only murdered some animals. What? That's just hunting.
True.
Does,
True.
does he have a permit for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
those starfish.
You are eldered in on hunting licenses at 65. He is 5,000.
Genuinely think
He gets all the hunting licenses.
Oh my god. Celine like trots on in, waves at you guys.
We did a lot of fun things.
Oh, do pray tell, please.
Just a distraction.
Well, they weighed me, and it turns out that I don't really have a weight.
That would make sense given that I spun you around.
Well, apparently they said that it's probably because my body makeup has some sort of smoky quality to it, but I didn't know what smoky meant. And then they tried to take blood, but I don't have blood. The syringe just filled up with this black air.
Okay.
And then they asked if they could have some of my hair. So I got a little bit of a haircut, but it was very minor because I like how long my hair is. So they trimmed off the edges, and she like plays with her little bit of like cut. And she just like, I think they still took too much off though. Oh, and they put a bunch of pretty like crystal like things on me. And when they did that, it was kind of cool because the crystals would light up every time that like I did a certain amount of movement. Or if I thought about something, like they asked me to think about changing into my wolf form but not doing it, and the crystal would light up. And they asked me to do jumps in one spot, and the crystals lit up. And then they asked me to think of home, and the crystals didn't light up. But then they asked me to think of where I like to be, and the crystals lit up.
What did you think about, if you mind me asking?
You
It's gonna be
guys?
really. Fair enough.
You were gonna say it's gonna be what?
It's gonna be kind of gay because I thought it was gonna be with fucking. It was gonna be with Jackie. You guys were- Fair enough. Holy shit.
Solid deal.
I think my favorite part though was they then proceeded to hand me this cute little squishy thing, and it like vibrated in my hands because it was like alive and it was vibrating. I think because they said it was scared, but I didn't want it to be scared, so I pet it until it stopped vibrating.
That's really interesting. I'm glad you had a good time.
That's
Not sure how
beautiful,
to take that last
Katie.
one.
That's beautiful, Katie.
Woodson kind of just leans back in a chair and just like hand like over the crown, fingers are locked, and I'm just kind of like,
You are holding the crown to your head.
yes, not letting it go again.
Crazy glue time.
Oh yes,
Sarah.
we could say around this time Sutsumu comes back in with like food and the crown and everything for you.
Oh, and now I get my crown, and I go, oh. A sigh of relief was like,
You got your shiny thing back.
and I look at Sutsumu, and I go, thank you, Masubi.
Misubi.
Next is gonna be Mitsubishi. Do not fucking test me.
Oh my god.
Stop making names for me.
No.
Look, it started with Barbas. You're now the new Barbas.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, what you mean? It's still barbecue.
A desperate cry of no.
Barbados, Barbie girl, Bingus.
Bingus bongus.
Bingus.
Time to rip the bongus.
Yeah, there was Bingus Bongus. I think my favorite was Bronchitis.
Oh yeah, that was
So,
good too.
That one-
tuberculosis
broccoli.
and bronchitis.
That one
You
had me
chose-
laughing pretty damn hard. I loved when you said bronchitis that one time. That got me good.
I hate bronchitis.
I think it was actually Joltix who said that. The bronchitis.
No matter what, it was
Everyone-
funny as shit.
Everyone did it. At some point, I was just like, you know what? I've accepted it.
Yep, the nicknames. You just gotta accept them. They're coming. Oh my god. Some time passes and then finally the mayor comes back in. She's got like a whole heap of paper in her arms and she sets it down on one of the countertops nearby. Ooh. All right, we got some test results in. Not as much yet, but you know we got some, so it's something.
Please don't be like something crazy. I swear to God.
So, one, we have confirmed 100% that she is 100% nightmare. There is no werewolf in her at all. Sorry, dear. Celine kind of sits there and goes, "Aw, no werewolf." But we did learn that you are not a type of nightmare that was a person first. So you're not the type of nightmare that is connected to the person turning into a monster. You were a nightmare that was created out of the fear from somebody else, which tells us quite a lot, actually. That just means that someone was so afraid of werewolves and lycanthropy that they're afraid of the entire culture rather than being afraid of the monstrous side of it. They were just afraid of the culture. And that would explain kind of why you're a bit more tame than the others, because you said you're an Omega, correct?
Yes, Luna Omega.
All right, yes. So because of your Omega nature and normally in werewolf customs and culture, the Omegas tend to be a little bit more tame. Now, the Luna side of it is where you should be getting your aggression, but I believe it's because you follow an alpha. That is why you don't have your normal aggression. If you followed a much more violent alpha, you would be far worse. We also got a little bit of confirmation when we did some of the crystal testing. It's still coming through, but it might point towards a rumor And it might be a start for you all if you want to take on this task, of course. I don't expect you to. I could certainly send other people. But your help would be greatly appreciated. She like flips through the papers a little bit, trailing off. How are we feeling about this information?
Still staring in the cup.
Fucking rooted.
What did Ruta do? Wait,
Tuberculosis is over here just
I'm gonna
giving
DM you
fucking
something.
Raphael.
I'm gonna DM you something.
You should just like send that screenshot of our conversation.
I'm just gonna take a picture.
oh my god.
Just keep talking. You're good. What's my?
What did you say, Prince? What did Sitsumi do?
He's just over here feeding Raphael because he was complaining of having no food. His favorite thing to do is feed people.
Raphael, how are you dealing with this information?
I sent it to Lotus.
Oh
just
god, let me see this.
whenever you're good.
I
Oh, that was like the worry I had. Okay.
Okay, but actually, it's funny enough,
No.
War and I have had this conversation too.
No. Which one was it?
Babies.
I will send you. I will send you.
Remember the TikTok I sent you, War?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna deep throat this fucking
Oh,
hand.
God.
I swear. Ow.
Anyway, Raphael, how are you dealing with the information?
Raphael's taking a pensive kind of like looking pensive.
Okay. She's kind of trailed off and gone back to like reading the paperwork. So like at any point, if any of you wanted to say anything, this is your chance.
I don't know what to say after what I just fucking started typing. I don't know.
I close the lid and go. Just take a lid.
Just sit here.
Wait, what was that?
I take a lid and put it over the mug. I go,
Hide it.
you said help?
Breathe in here.
Yes, right. Sorry, I spaced out there for a minute. This is a lot of information to take in so quickly, so I'm still kind of trying to figure it out. Yeah, help. We had suspicions 5 years ago, possibly about the origin of the curse and where it is. But it's a long shot and it's dangerous. But it's actually, right now, especially with this evidence, it's looking the most likely.
All in.
Shimizu is just grumbling about a destructive check.
So where do you?
No. So Sumo's about to see what Jackie's like sober.
Oh,
What did you say, Raphael?
So where do you think this is? Where do you think it came from?
Well, so we somewhat tracked down a gateway that is, you'd have to cross the Returnian Sea, but if you can get to this gateway that's on a small island, it is looking like the curse might have originated from the other side of this gateway. However, though, to get the gateway open, you need the pieces of the key, and those are spread about. But I do actually, funny enough, know where most of them are, or have an idea of where they are. Oh, but actually, one of them might not be a good idea for you guys to go get.
why is that?
Well, I didn't have control of this at the time because I wasn't the one who decided who had the keys. It was the gatekeeper, and the gatekeeper gave it to a certain doctor that one of your party members here is, he knows. And the doctor may still have the key piece. I could send somebody else to go get it, so you don't have
No,
to
the
go
party
speak to
members.
him. And she's like looking directly at Raphael.
Hmm.
I would like to know what exactly happened that day.
Well, as far as that goes, it's still an ongoing investigation of the case. But I suppose if you wanted to get the key yourself, you could always ask him.
And where would I find him?
Currently, he is locked in a psychiatric hospital that is, you'd have to go down into the lower levels of the city. And not outside of town, but slightly outside of town, just on the edges there. He is in the psychiatric hospital there. I believe it's called Penitives Hospital.
Raphael will Raphael, like, you can tell, like, he's clenching his fists. He looks like he's about to cry. He's shaking, having all, like, the symptoms of a PTSD attack.
You don't have
And-
to go, though, if you don't want to, of course. I can send somebody else.
I need to know what happened so I can finally get closure for that day you don't understand.
All right. Well, I mean, if you want to, that's all right too. Just, be careful and this is just coming from a kind of motherly standpoint, but talk to your friends. And I'll tell you what, Sutsumu dear, I want you to stick with the party when they're getting the pieces of the key. I want you to go ahead and travel with them, if that's all right with you all. I would just feel better having a way to contact you, and Sutsumu here is really good with contact.
And I have a question. I have a question out of character.
Yeah, what's up?
I was wondering, does she mean that he's working at the hospital, or he's
No,
being held at
he's
the hospital?
held there.
Okay.
He's been locked up there. That man is behind a glass wall.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, when you first brought up with her, the police raided the place and he got arrested. So he's a bad guy. But in that case as well, I'm going to go ahead and give not only the rest of you, but I'm going to entrust a very special map to Sutsumu here. It has the other locations of the key pieces if you want to try and find them. There's the one that was given to the doctor. There is another key piece that was given to a king of a city in the sky. I'm not really sure where that one is anymore. We have a general idea. One was given to a Mr. Barrington. He currently lives in, I believe it's, last we had contact, he lives in Wishton City, which is about, if you were to take the armored vehicles and had an escort, for safety reasons, of course, it's about a 2 days travel. It's not that far away. And then there's another key that was being held by, it was a young woman. Her name was Clarice Patterson. Haven't heard from her in a long time, though. Some ruffians had entered her city. She's actually, there's very, very close. The last letter I got from her, the city on the outskirts. I think you actually mentioned it. King Woodson, correct? That's your name?
Hi, that's me.
Right. So that city you mentioned where you were wondering of that gentleman, I had tried to find some information. Miss Clarice is actually living in that city. Maybe she has some information on the man that you're looking for.
Thank you.
Of course, yes. I
And,
actually, though, have a piece of the key somewhere. It should be on my artifact wall, actually.
should be.
Almost losing stuff.
Unless I gave it to the museum. But I doubt I did that because I cleared out the artifacts recently, but not recent enough to the point where I had the key piece in my possession. I got it on an auction. It was found in some abandoned city. So it should be in my artifact room. I can go get that for you, of course. If you'd like, actually, I can hold on to that piece of the key, and once you collect all the pieces, you can come back here, or better yet, I could just give it to Sutsumu now, and Sutsumu can hold on to it until you get the other pieces.
Keep it close. We'll keep it safer.
Right then. I will page my secretary. She should be able to get it right off the artifact wall and have it sent over. If you all are heading down to the lower city, I can give you a vehicle that you all can just keep. I don't mind.
As long as we don't crash it or drive it into a lake again.
Oh,
As
it's
long
it's aquatic.
Woodson or Jackie are driving.
It's amphibious.
Yes, so it can drive on land and in the water. It's actually brand new, so I don't mind giving that to you if you would like.
She still trusts us with brand new shit.
Yeah, we got a tank.
And I just go, a car. Yes.
What was that? What's that?
Frog car. Yes.
Frog car.
Frog car? Yeah, that sounds about right.
We'll manage to lose it somehow.
Yeah, for real. You guys can take it down to the lower city easily on the waterways, and then if you'd like, you can drive it up onto the road, and you can go ahead and keep it and take it to the town over where Miss Clarice is currently staying. I would not mind at all if you took it off my hands. I can always have another one built.
I nod. Like,
She's just like this genuinely sweet person.
me, thank you so much.
Do not break.
Yeah. Sky said, Jackie, don't break it.
You are the sweetheart. Thank you.
Thank you. I just pride myself on being a good mayor and helping the people. This is me, however, giving my trust to you as, you are fugitives. I hope that this is enough trust for you to trust me back.
I nod and I bow.
Aw.
The king's gotta be nice. It's gotta be kingly. God fucking damn it.
Zariel clears her throat. So, we'll keep in contact through Sutsumu then? Yes, if you don't mind. I just would feel more comfortable if one of my people came with to be able to relay the information back for our labs. It's nothing against all of you. It's just simply lab work. And Sutsumu actually knows how to keep track of certain things that we need for the lab. But of course, anything that Sutsumu does outside of work and whatnot is our dear boy just being himself. He's a little bit of an awkward one, so don't judge him too hard for that. We do love him here. He's like the son I wish I had.
It's gonna be really funny when he meets Fizz.
Right.
Oh my god.
Mitsubishi's gonna have a panic attack.
I'm scared. Is that a new nickname? Oh my god.
I'm gonna fucking roll with this. I'm gonna find more. I'm gonna find more.
I think tiramisu is the one still that I love the most.
It's stuck. It's
Your
stuck there.
nicknames are gonna get way fucking weirder.
Don't worry,
Just
Tanu,
start
you
saying
will find more
tiramisu
names
more
for you.
often, because then I won't know who you're talking about.
I have a stuffed animal named Lemon Cardboard. Do not fucking test me.
Wow.
Lemon cardboard.
It's a purple cat.
I need you to make me a list. I need you to like send me a list of nicknames that you have so I can remember them.
Right? No, actually, no, you didn't get a list because it's just they're all gonna be random. They're all gonna be they're gonna be out of the blue.
You'll know.
You'll know.
You'll know.
Uh,
Tanuki sounds close enough.
That's muted.
Tornado Sunrise.
Tsubaki.
Tootie Snooty. I don't fucking know.
Tootie Snooty.
Lotus got
So-
distracted by cat.
He's cute as shit. I didn't know he was there. He's just laying here with his belly up like he wants a belly rub.
Give me belly rub, bitch.
Would you like a belly rub?
So you're telling me these key pieces will get rid of this curse?
Well, I'm not saying it'll get rid of it, but it could lead to where it originated from. And if you can get where it originated from, then you can stop it at the source. That's what we believe here at the lab.
Great fucking character. Wow, great.
Yep.
All
that
right.
Turn into character was amazing.
That was really funny that you switched up so fast in a character.
Yeah, you stopped like the cat petting and you're like, oh shit.
Yes.
Look,
As someone,
I'm a professional.
I'm on the way.
as someone that is per se cursed, I don't want anybody to go through the same troubles.
Why am I not processing that?
Stephen King ate my baby.
So you're cursed and you don't want to.
You don't want anyone else to go through it. is
Oh,
what
I
he
get
said.
it. That's what okay, that didn't process for some reason. My ADHD went, yeah, no. I understand that. We've unfortunately had many losses to this curse, and frankly, I would love to finally hear children not be afraid and people get actual rest and not just drug rest, because, I mean, as we all know, as good as the pills are, there are side effects. What drug doesn't?
Yeah, that's very true. Sounds
And-
like Twitches a bit.
Most of all, though, I would just love
Yeah.
to see
Not
the
bad.
sun for the first time and have my city see the sun for the first time. I've heard such rumors of its beauty.
But one day,
My voice. would love
Raphael would
that.
say. Sorry, I was letting Woodson finish.
I forget.
No, Woodson's just talking. You go ahead.
Raphael will say every spell has its caster, and if the caster dies, so does the spell. That's the basic rules of magic.
True. I would hope that no one has to die, but I understand if it is the last resort. I just mean the fact that the people would love a trial, justice. And oftentimes, as some would say, and honestly my belief, the worst people, death is too good.
but so is life for many millennia.
Take away luxuries of life, and you could find a fitting punishment.
You take all the loved ones that have passed. It is the most brutal death.
Anyway, before things get too dark, I can get you set up. I'll give you some supplies. If you're planning on leaving the city after getting the first piece of the key, just go ahead and have Sutsumo give me a ring. I have a communicator that I've given him. And then as well, I will be sure that part of the supplies that I'll put into the caravan that I'll be giving you will be one of the key pieces that I have. Oh, yes, the map. Let me also make sure I get that to you. And she starts rummaging through the charts and like files and pulls out this like kind of like ruddy old paper map. Forgive the condition. We spilled coffee on it once. What else can I get you all before you embark? Anything that you need?
Alcohol.
Food, liquor.
Did she actually say like where the hospital was?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I think for a moment I go. decoy mouse, please.
Oh, okay. For your little bird.
Yes, for chorizo.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely get that arranged. Flame retardant, I assume.
Please.
Perfect. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Anything else? You, sir, the one. Is there anything that I could brighten your day with, since you seem so upset?
The one.
She's like
one.
the one who's like she didn't want to say sulking, so she's like the one over there. Like,
Sulking bitch over there! What to victory?
I'm trying to think if I actually need anything. I don't think so.
The blep you just did.
Who the Lois just. I was looking at my thing.
I did a funny blep.
I was like,
Who
wait.
Who is she addressing?
Barbas.
Okay.
Since he looked so sad, she wanted to brighten his day.
I don't think
Oh, fucking no.
I need anything. Just I can't think of anything that I would need. Here. I apologize. I will be better soon. Thank you for the gesture.
Oh, of course, dear. I understand. We all have bad days. It's all right. I'll be sure to pack some extra clothing and things like that. And I'll go ahead and pack some comforts like pillows and blankets. I know we don't sleep, but I mean, everybody likes a soft thing to sit on. And honestly, as nice as the interior of this caravan is, the chairs do get a little uncomfortable after a while.
That's why I sit on the roof.
Oh, as much alcohol as you can get.
Right, yes. Because
Don't break things to get comfort.
speaking of that, since it is a curse, did we want us to any research on that?
I'm fine.
I think that's not up to me.
It's the offer's always
if
there.
you want to say something, Jack is like, I'm fine.
The offer will always be there, and of course, the offer extends to those of you with various ailments. And she kind of glances at Zariel for a second, and then goes back to addressing the group.
Sorry.
At any point, if you need anything, just tell Sutsumu. He'll inform me, and then from there we shall get you what you need and anything like that.
Actually, I'm gonna tap her, and very silently ask for a book on succubi, like as quietly as I can, so I can try and figure this out.
Bitch. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry that yeah. She kind of like,
yo.
Okay, yeah, I can get that in there. I'll keep that hush for you. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and start making some calls. Susuma dear, why don't you take everybody here down to the market, and here, take my satchel and just anything that you guys want to buy that you just, like you can't think of to tell me. Go ahead and buy it yourself. And you can use as much as that's in this satchel as you like. I don't mind at all. Here you are, Sutsuma dear, and she hands you this large.
Give us infinity money.
It's not infinity. It's a large
Here's 30
satchel,
platinum.
and inside is 10 platinum and about 400 gold.
Zariel has more money on her.
I think we
You
actually
think
have
a
Shaggy.
more
woman
money,
carries a shit ton of cash on her? That's not
Hey,
practical for a mayor.
You don't know it's really bad. Jackie's got more money than that.
Yeah, so Jackie's got a ton of money.
Just move shops.
So the mayor is then going to leave the room and get you guys set up. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to end the session here. And what I want you guys to do is if you think of any items that you think you need for this journey, message me about it. and I will deduct the price from the mayor's thing. But make sure you guys
you have
like
a list of items that we could buy, like.
I have a list of items that would be at certain stores, but in this case, what I want you guys to do is to do some research. You can't do anything above an uncommon.
But we can do weapons and stuff like that.
You could get as long as it's uncommon and below, you can get weapons and stuff like that, potions, crystals and stuff like that, books, armors.
I'm a monk.
Yeah, so that sort of stuff.
I want to hand the mug over to Salim and say, keep it safe.
Oh no, the organism.
I'll hold on to the mug. I won't let anything happen to it.
And she like hugs it between her boobs, and she's just like, "It's mine now."
That's their child now.
Hey, now you don't have to get her pregnant.
Well, I was gonna say, hey, that's essentially what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Jackie and I literally sent a joking like TikTok to Jackie it was like a month ago now. Less than that, like
over.
Has it been over a month? Yeah, it's like over a month ago, and we were joking, talking about Celine getting pregnant.
that was like towards the end of season
Wait,
one.
I DM'd Rooted and was like, I swear to God, if it ends up being like she's pregnant or something, like, cause why the fuck not? And I was like, because I thought it would be like insane, but a little funny.
So.
I guess it would be a part of werewolf culture, though. So I don't know.
Yeah, kind of.
A list of weapons now that I could look at. I brought up a list. Just then I'm like, okay, I can figure out from there. I'll have to do this all on my weekend, because if I do it after work, I think I'll cry. I don't want to roll 20.
I already have like stuff pulled up because I'm that.
Oh my god.
Wait, is roll 20? Maybe roll 20 is. Do we want roll 20 or is it the other?
Roll 20 is a good one.
What is Sky talking about? Jackie, don't break it. I have an Apollo.
So Jackie Don't Break It was to the new amphibious car you just got, and then I Have an Apollo is our cat.
Oh. Okay. I was like, that's good.
Oh my god. Well, while my players are doing that, in any case, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. We're going to go ahead and wind it down. I'm going to let everybody get into that. We'll be back at it again, hopefully next week, fingers crossed. I know that we took a long pause there for D&D, but honestly, I'm going to say it's totally on me. I caught the flu. And could not, I could not do any voices. I couldn't talk. I just yesterday was like, I can do Fizz again. It was super happy about it, meaning that I'm better finally. Because like as you heard, I was coughing throughout the thing because I still have a cough. But yeah, so that's why we didn't stream for so long. I had the flu. It's on me. Yeah, Sky got the flu too. So everybody in our home got the flu. Actually, it was awful.
Just doing research now.
I'm sending one last DM text. There we go. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and good night. Don't forget to vote for me. Link will be in the description below. We will be back here tomorrow with some more voice acting of To the Moon. And then the day after that, we're going to be back again with some Dead by Daylight. And it's a new month. I'm all better, and I can actually get on a streaming schedule. So I'm going to do a whole bunch of stuff. Excuse me, burping. So yeah, I hope you all are excited for that. I will see you in the next one.
Yeah. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.